What's the problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize, right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who you
pool house
are.
is torn apart, okay? It's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam, okay? I'm no better than you.
I'm sorry, but don't you guys find it kind of creepy that a 40-year-old man
To me, it's funny. He's a YouTuber. He wears a Dr. Doom mask to interview Tommy.
in all of their videos because they're afraid to show their pale white face? I don't know. That seems a little suspicious to me.
Yeah. Let me get Max in here. Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should never have allowed it to happen. I'm already regretting it. No,
Especially some dude just wearing a mask all the time screaming at the camera.
Mad Max is here. Never thought I'd see you in my chat. Great costume drawing. Thanks.
Rich, long time. Please take off your shirt and show us some saggy melon.
Yeah!
And please, with some Finnegan Fox enthusiasm,
Yes!
show us on the floor. Oh, God, I see what you did there. You son. I like saggy melon.
Oh, there you go.
But like, it just
hard at work.
This
is hard at work.
You messed up
Where's
now.
your boss?
Saggy, hold on.
Go get your boss. Go get your boss.
At work.
I need your clout.
Chase it off of me, bro.
I need your clout. Oh wow.
I'm at work. You see, I'm working. I'm trying to
get
end
ready.
the night.
Get ready for the
live now while I'm trying to get my job
There's a
done.
reason for that. Get ready for the cancellation live in person.
Get ready for the cancellation. Yeah, you know about to get canceled. You already know.
Mom!
Yes, honey?
It happened again!
Did you have your mask on?
I always have my mask on.
Oh, I'm not done.
I already told you. I was watching your other stream. You're like, I hope someone shows up. Listen, I'm backing down. I don't have. I can't take the melons.
You don't want this. You don't want
this.
You don't want
I don't know.
Max. You don't.
I know you're stocking shelves. Oh wow, you're
smoke. You do not want to mess with.
See, the accusations were false. Someone said you're doing a lot of texting at work, and she's stalking.
Do I text you at work? Damn right, because this is my job.
No,
I'm doing my job while we're talking. So
you know what you know what the reality is? She was texting watching YouTube, and then she's like, "I'm going live. I better stock shelves."
Guest Tommy Telleriso.
Telleriso. Oh my God!
All right. Restart the stream. Restart.
Nice chatting with you. I'll see you guys later.
Jeremy, I just reached 5K.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
It really doesn't matter.
While you're here, if you'd like to consider memberships, it's only 99 cents.
Rip away, my friend. Rip away.
Because, man.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. It's me and George holding down Team MME on time tonight. I have to say, despite the situation, today was a decent day. My parents, they're still not doing great, but better than expected for both of their conditions. Got the medicine. Donovan's here. I can't wait for The Last of Us. Yes, that's the main topic. I got my sexy new mic. I hope it sounds really good. Let me know, even if I get close, is there distortion at all, George?
No, it sounds fine to me so far.
Okay. The one time you're late, I know how unprofessional, Brian. See, I should do this since I'm on camera, but I feel douchey. George, I also saw, I didn't check out your review yet, but I saw you did an Avatar review. I got a notification. I just didn't watch it yet. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I had a great time with it. It was also my mom's first time watching Avatar, and she enjoyed it.
Oh, okay.
She thought it got a little violent towards the end, but other than that, she enjoyed the film.
So
a
your
lot
mo-
more than she thought that
your,
she
your
would.
parents are pretty strict on like violence and
No.
all
My
this.
mom's not strict on violence. Like she's
She just
fine
doesn't
watching.
enjoy it. Okay.
No, she likes watching things like Deadpool and the MCU, like some DC
What?
stuff. Like she enjoys that, like those those movies. But it's like I think the way she thought Avatar was going, she didn't expect it to be as like action packed at the end.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't
Yeah,
really
there's a lot of
watch a lot of.
action.
She doesn't watch a lot of James Cameron, who's known for doing big action.
Yes. All right, fair enough. Please, if you're getting in or if you're watching on the replay, remember to smash the like button for my sexy new mic. I got to pay for it somehow. I returned the other one, shipped it off to Amazon. Let me see. Hot D. Slow Dog Films. Yo, Max, good for you, man. Good for me for my mic? Or, I don't know, I feel like I feel more professional with my mic working, my green screen doing good. I have some nice Black Panther wallpaper. I took care of stuff at my parents' house. New mic sounds great. That's Rhea's recommendation. She actually found me a renewed one. Like it's not brand new, it's renewed for a better price. And then I got this like $15 boom mic arm that does the job. And I was like, should I even this is like worthless now. I shouldn't put this on. If there's no distortion and it sounds good, I should just leave it off. And plus it has that cool blue light. I like that. It's like visually, it's a visual aesthetic as well for the slight blue light. I really like it. Other mics sucked. David Riley says, I'm not really affiliated with Midnight's Edge as far as I'm concerned. Patrick says, hi, Max, and everyone. Why is we're not serious. There's a lot of positive stuff to talk about right now. I was not expecting the Last of Us like full-length trailer to come out. Did you watch it, George?
Yeah, I saw it like twice. I enjoyed it overall. I thought it was a pretty good like first trailer.
Wow, that's disappointing, George. I thought it was effing amazing. I blew my socks up. Well, I didn't have socks on to begin, but I think it's one of the best trailers I've ever seen, and I feel like this is the moment where video game properties go to the next level. They're doing good now. They're doing good.
Improving.
Yeah,
They
we
are
have.
improving.
Yeah, but this is on the next level. I felt so much emotion in it, and I owned the first Last of Us game, but I never played through it. So we're gonna watch a video.
Finish it myself.
Yeah. DJ Dr. Doom. Actually, let's get to the mailbag first because I really appreciate all you members and the community here. It's going to grow. We're getting more professional. We got George on streams. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it to the max. YouTube. We're gonna become the best damn movie talk on YouTube, and it's all with your help. All the support. Now, you might say, Max, you only have 12 viewers right now on a live stream. Well, the more you thumbs up, the more you support the show. The members there, we have 55 members as of today. And it's all it's all from the support of the community here that we're getting such a great response. So the community is here. We just need to prop up the live streams with your engagement, thumbs it up, share the videos, subscribe to all the panelists. We're going to go places. Actually, I'm really happy with my did you get a chance to see my hot take earlier?
Was it about was it the T'Challa? Is it about T'Challa? Yeah. Oh, I didn't get a chance to watch. I just like saw it before I came on the stream.
No pressure or anything. I just was like, I really want to work hard on the hot takes too that are going to help grow the community, because I feel like we're not going to make the impact as we can, or at least my channel, because we're a team here, is if I don't do live streams and hot takes together. And I really want to work this new mic and test it out and see how much I could challenge myself for content as well. I love giving those hot takes. Let's grow organically, Max. Well, I've been waiting to grow organically since I've been on YouTube for like 5 years. I gotta push through now. I gotta push through. Patrick says I rewatched Smallville and Smallville.
Oh, 2 Smallvilles.
And Mr. Robot. I dread rewatching Smallville. I liked it. I loved it. I watched all of Smallville, and I loved it when it was on. But I'm afraid if I rewatch it that I won't like it, because I know it was kind of cheesy, and it was a product of its time, and I just don't feel like it's gonna be there. The quality I doubt is gonna be there, and I just don't want to ruin my love of the show. Plus, honestly, there's more shows on my back catalog of superhero shows that I want to watch first that I haven't even seen once. Like, I really want to watch Stargirl season 2 and 3. I want to give that other DC show a chance, Doom Patrol, because there's going to be a crossover. I want to... Oh, really, RJ? Can you come on the show and get me a link for that? Come on, I know you're retired, but you got to get on the show with my sexy new mic. You have to give us the details. How depressed Josh is acting. You know what? Then quit your job and go get a different one. I'm serious. I would love to talk about movies all day. DC Stargirl, love it. And I got to finish Titans, and then for the WB shows, I'm not really. I kind of want to watch Flash, but I don't, because there's so many seasons, and I know it could be cringe. But I really like the beginning of the Flash series, and I like that Barry Allen. I have no interest in revisiting Arrow. Supergirl I actually enjoyed while I was watching it, and Superman and Lois I want to see, and Black Lightning, because I heard nothing but good things about Black Lightning, and it's finished its series. Patrick says DC Stargirl, rewatch Supernatural. Senior Nerd, Michael Rosenbaum and Tom Wellings have a Smallville podcast where they go through every episode and give behind-the-scenes stories. I know Michael Rosenbaum's a YouTuber. I didn't know that Tom Welling is on every episode. I guess when they go over that. Let me make it bigger for the mailbag so we can see our great members' questions and topics. Masked Vigilante starts it out with a quote of the day. Oh, who's popping in? Here we go. Hey, Brian.
My camera's working. Holy shit. Hey, what's going on, man?
How does my sexy new mic sound?
Sexy.
Yeah, does. If there's any issues, let me know. Ray recommended it's a Audio Technica. It's a refurbished Audio Technica.
Very nice, man.
The entire chat
No
is
shame in
making
that
fun
game.
of Josh and saying he should leave and take L's.
Yeah, you should. Loser? No, I'm just kidding.
But I saw him on Twitter today saying, I don't like stories. He's being sarcastic. He's just being a douche.
This is all just a gimmick, dude.
Yeah,
come on,
we know.
man.
It's to sell his comic.
It's a promo. Come on, dude. Like,
It's one of those things where when a channel becomes so big, they think their ego can get away with saying anything.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's getting attention. Unfortunately, you make an ass of yourself and you get rewarded for it on the internet.
well, of course.
Yeah.
That's why we make asses of ourselves on the internet. Come on.
Yes. So let's get to the mailbag here. It's mass. Oh, and before we get to the
Hey,
mailbag,
Protast, what's up, buddy?
shout out to member and friend CJH. I did reach out to CJH. He responded with enough to say that he has no power.
Oh shit.
He has very limited data, and they're gonna have another storm hitting in his area. So keep CJH in your thoughts there. We miss you, brother. Hopefully your power comes back on. You watch us in the replay, and hurricane season could be pretty difficult for a lot of people out there. We hope you and your family stay safe, and it could be financially real struggle as well. Hope everyone gets what they needs. Spoke too soon, Brian. We got a whiteout on Brian's camera.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, did you hit it?
No, I turned my camera off. Go back to normal again.
What kind of camera do you have?
It's a Logitech 720. It's not that good. I need to get
You know what? I need to get you something else, but you've been such a supporter of the show. Let's look at. I'll get you a new camera.
All right.
Okay, so let me look at getting you a new camera. You deserve that at very least.
Well, yeah,
I deserve to give more to you, but
oh no.
But
I told you kind of do finance this microphone, so you know.
So let's work on getting you a new camera. I'll research a good one. I've been using this one for a long time. It seems to work, and I don't think it was that expensive. It's 1080p Logitech.
Yeah, I'm still probably gonna have to get another one though, because I'm borrowing this one from my sister-in-law. So
okay,
to give that back.
All right. Well, we'll talk about it off air.
Yeah.
So quote of the day number 12 from Mass Vigilante: "The deeper it is in the darkness, is the brighter the light that shines through. Take your head out of your ass and face your demons, and born a better version of yourself." Nice quote. The deeper it is in the darkness, the brighter the light. So we're the bright light shining from the depths of Movie Talk YouTube to shine a light on Movie Talk. Thank you, Mass Vigilante. I get it. That's what we are here. That's what MME and the community is. And then he goes on to say, "Good to send positive and fun quotes once again to a great YouTuber with great content and fun topics who wears a Doom mask and hopefully don't need psychotherapy secretly once a month to hold on to his sanity because the internet and toxic cesspools. Love you, Max."
Geez.
Thanks, Mass Vigilante. I get it. I'm starting to really like this quote of the day. It's something different. Thank you, Mass Vigilante. Shout out to Mass Vigilante. Chubby Teddy Monster Productions. Oh no, you're not. All right, that's where I draw the line. Brian's not allowed to.
No. I'm just saying. Josh is saying goodbye from Star Wars, and I'm saying, yeah, and I'm retired from MME.
No more. I will no longer accept retirement. You either, George. You just got back. It's too bad. Okay.
Gut it out. Deal with it. No.
So
no, it was just my stuff was misplaced. That's all.
Yeah. Well, the next question is from Chubby Teddy Monster Productions, who has a very cool channel that does stop motion with action figures. And I said I need some for my intro. I still got to update. I know I keep talking about it. The good thing about the intro is when it's on time, when I'm on time with the show, gives a chance for the notifications to go out without missing the beginning of the show. Like if you get in here and you miss the intro, no one gives a shit. If you get in here and you miss the beginning of the show, you're gonna have to rewind, and then you're not at the same time as everyone else. That's
you're not caught up, and then it's just a disaster.
So it gives like 3.5 to 5 minutes of time for the notifications to go out. But he asked, what version of Max would you like to see in a stop motion project? A Dr. Doom action figure. I would love to, or Ghost Rider. My vote is for Doom. Anyone else on the panel?
Sure. Dr. Doom would be a good one.
Yeah, Dr. Doom.
I really can't wait to see Chubby Teddy do some great work. He's also doing some really interesting thing, like with some camera work and some fading. I'm like, whoa, some unique, tricks with the camera as well on his stop motion. I was like, oh, he's going next level. Bianca. Myself and we're gonna skip her because we love Brian. No, I'm just kidding. No. We're not gonna skip Bianca. She is now a member, thanks to Rhea, and I believe Vincent was also gifted a membership, which we appreciate. So she says, "Do you separate the art from the artist? Is it a simple issue or a complicated issue?" Me right now, after being so many years of movie talk. Like, I was annoyed with James Gunn at the beginning when those tweets came out. It wasn't just a few. It was a lot of weird, stupid bullshit. And then I've got, after so many years of covering movie talk, everyone said some stupid bullshit online. And I absolutely feel that I do a really good job of separating the art from the artist. I really, unless you really did something criminal or really hurt someone bad, if you're just, even if I think your politics and opinions is your shit, if you can act or you deliver a great art product, I don't care. My wife My wife just came down. She's like, "You've been using that phrase too much." I don't care. I don't. I've got to the point where I don't care because everyone's got shit out there. Everyone said some stupid stuff.
Yes,
you
indeed.
know. I just.
Haven't we all?
I mean, Hollywood says some stupid stuff, but then even more cringe to me is the movie talk community, like the community that criticizes people in the entertainment industry. I think they're more cringe, obviously, if you watch my content. So I don't think I have an issue with that. Do you ever struggle separating the art from the artist, George or Brian?
For me, like, I mean, on one hand, like, I mean, obviously we know what happened with like Harvey Weinstein in that situation. So like, it's easier when it's like a producer that's not on the big screen, because like, it's like you don't see Harvey Weinstein on the big screen. But for like a case like, let's say like the Bill Cosby thing,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
been like forever for me to rewatch the Cosby Show, and I used to be a big fan of watching those reruns.
Oh, I
so
like Bill Cosby. Yeah,
it kind of depends on like the presence that they kind of have. So like when it's like a producer or like director, I think it's easier because we don't really see them on screen. We see the actors that didn't do anything wrong as far as we know. And then when you have like the person that actually did something wrong and we see him on screen daily and you see the kind of character they represent is the opposite, it could be more difficult. Like, I mean, every now and then I will try to like go back and rewatch it, but again, it kind of depends on like who it is. Is it like a producer and director versus an actor?
I'm with George. That's one I can't I've seen like a Cosby movie or something. I'm like, ugh, I just can't. It's too hard to get past for me. That one particular, because he did abuse people. And it's just like, it's because the majority of his roles, I think that's the other difficult part. The majority of his roles is he's supposed to be the good guy in most of his roles.
Yeah.
And a fatherly figure, you know?
And like for some cases, like someone like Kevin Spacey, where there's like, you know, it's on and off, like he may have done, maybe he hasn't done it. Like it like I can still watch a Kevin Spacey movie, but like when it's like a severe case like Bill Cosby, because it was like a lot of women, that's when there's like a line that's been drawn. Because there's still some uncertainty with like Kevin Spacey. Did he do it? Did he not? Like there's like some mixed messages there. So it kind of depends on like what's going on in the situation for me.
Kevin Spacey was an amazing actor back in the day, but he also was he played the similar role that seemed in line with his actual personality, like he's a villain.
So that also makes it easier. He always feels like he played the villain or douchebag. So at least it's like, okay, at least
he is right.
Like he always had that scowl on his face.
Yeah. Well, what if he? I don't know. I don't know what to say about him coming back. Brian, do you find it difficult to separate the art from the artist? That was the question in the mailbag.
Depends on the art. Depends on the artist.
For the most part, though, do you feel you do?
For the most part, I feel like I do a pretty decent job, but it kind of depends on the art and the artist. Like, if I don't like your art, then yeah, I'm probably going to be a little biased against you.
I thought of like I don't.
If I don't like the person, I'm going to be a little biased against the art. You know, it's like I said, it kind of just depends. Like you can't just like blanketly. I can't just blanketly say that I'm consistent on that.
You do your best. You do your best.
I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
Well, I thought about removing the art from the artist from Gina Carano, and I'm just like, if I remove the art from the artist and just look at the art.
Well, I would just say with the Gina Carano situation, just don't get. Who cares? Like,
no, I mean,
as far as like, well, see, the thing is it's a talking point. It's a click. It's what gets people to watch videos.
Yeah,
you put Gina Carano's name in the title, people are going to watch because
I just think
they want to hear a hot take, but like,
I think she's as cringe as Brie Larson was back in the day. You know, even more so to me. But her art isn't great. I'm sorry.
Well, that's fine, but it's like it's her art, and she can do that. You know
what
I mean? And it's not. I don't mean to sound like Brie Larson, but it's not for you.
Yeah, Hunter. You know, son of.
They didn't make that movie for you. Okay?
I know. I don't know who. Well, I do know who they made it.
Well,
for.
I know who they made it for. We all damn well know who they made it for. I'm just saying, like who cares, man?
The Terror on the Prairie. That one I would like to see eventually, but I just don't want to pay the absorbent cost to see an average movie. Above average, maybe. slightly
Well, I mean-
above average. But
I mean, and to be fair to Gina Carano, she's no different than anybody else who was famous before they got into acting, or famous for something else, or not famous but known for something else, and then got into acting. I mean, like it happens with all the wrestlers. Like, you know, I mean, maybe The Rock would break the mold on that one, but I don't know. Jury's still out on that.
Did you happen we're gonna finish the mailbag, but did you happen to see the Last of Us trailer, Brian?
I had never played the game, so I wasn't.
Well, before
should I be interested in the show? Like, I don't know.
I don't know if you could mute yourself and watch the trailer on your own, because I don't think I'm gonna play the whole trailer here, but it's amazing, and we're gonna talk about it.
Give me two. Give me two.
All right, because that's gonna be great. All right, so thank you, Bianca. Bianca left a lot of questions. How are you today? I'm doing all right. You know, took care of some things. The dogs are doing a little bit better. I'm happy with the mic now. I'm happy I got the other one mic shipped back to Amazon. And hopefully I'm also happy that I started on time tonight, so maybe I can get a decent night's sleep and have a refreshing, solid day at work tomorrow too, and then not be as concerned about my parents because they're on medicine now, and that's just hopefully on the starting path to recovery. Refresh the page, Max. I will. All right, you played The Last of Us, okay? All right, let me refresh this here. All right. Oh, of course you did, RJ. You couldn't have come on the show to tell me about this. I saw you in the DM group here. Man, he's taking this retirement literally. Thoughts on James Gunn publicly coming out and saying Sil and Mikey's scoop on Suicide 3 is wrong. I saw you talking about it, but I don't really understand. Like, I never heard anyone talking about Suicide Squad 3.
Okay, so what happened was, like, I guess, like, Mikey must have told Sil that, like, Will Smith is in talks of being in Suicide Squad 3. So someone asked James Gunn, and James Gunn's very open on Twitter, and he said, no, it's not. Like, he's known for debunking Grace Randolph all the time on Twitter. So in this case, he's debunking Mikey and Sil. And now, like, Sil's said he's gonna ask Mikey about it.
Is this some zombie shit?
What?
This.
It's similar to zombies, yeah. Oh, you're not interested?
Well, dude,
it looks well done though, doesn't it?
Well, it's from you're talking about The Last of Us?
I've never played the game. I've never played the game, so
it's a good game.
I don't have a frame of reference.
Not the second game, not the.
Is the Monsters on Netflix?
Is it? Did it come out today?
I know it's supposed to come out tomorrow, I believe, but I didn't know where it was going to be at. I thought you had to pay for it. If it's on Netflix, I'll watch it.
I'm not watching that. I'm sorry, that looks terrible.
I don't have Netflix.
Yeah. All right. Oh,
I mean, Mikey get a deep bunk again. It's not a surprise. So.
By James Gunn this time.
Plus, I think Will Smith will come back.
I would like that to happen.
Yeah,
I think he will after James Gunn finish his 2 projects with HBO Max.
Well, Suicide Squad 3 might not even be happening too. So
might not happen,
because he might be focusing on the TV aspect of that universe, like the Suicide Squad universe on HBO. You know,
because TV is simpler, like easy to make than movies. So like him taking time with making TV shows is easier for him.
He said he enjoyed it more.
Yeah, he enjoyed it, which good for him.
Hey, if you just are getting here, remember to smash the hell of the like button for MME and my new mic, my new sexy mic. See?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Finally, that looks better.
Yeah, it even is visually aesthetic, not nice visual aesthetic with the blue light coming through. I don't know why it's doing that, but I like it. But I don't know. I remember them saying back in the day that they were hearing talks about potentially Will Smith. I would love to see Will Smith and Idris Elba together.
He was supposed to be in the last movie in the Suicide Squad, but couldn't because he was filming Bad Boys 3 at the time.
Yeah. But I also think if there were any talks, everything stalled once the slap around the world was heard. And I just think the Ayer cut is impossible to come out right now. I hate to say that. I just don't see, and maybe I need to make a hot take video on this so the world needs to know. If there were plans for the Ayer cut before, in the current situation, I don't think there's any possibility. Because how can you justify giving more millions of dollars to a movie to give a second version of a movie when you're canceling other projects like Batgirl? It would be the worst PR ever. Why couldn't you just finish Batgirl? Why are you giving it to a second version of the Suicide Squad? You know,
Go ahead. The outrage if the Ayer cut releases and they finish it, I think David Ayer say only a little bit of.
But instead
of Batgirl, that people will go
unless it's 100% on the shelf. How could you do that?
Hi, I'm just stepping in for. I have a busy day tomorrow. I got school stuff. I got a job interview tomorrow and class.
I will say
I for a second just to explain something.
Sure, RJ, and we wish you the best on your interview tomorrow too. I will say this in my work history.
Yeah, good luck, man.
The one. Even though I didn't like retail that much because I'm not a home improvement guy, I used to work at Home Depot. That was when I was most physically fit because I was on my feet the whole day when I was in a cashier and in returns. So it's also good for your health too to just be on your feet more, which I need to work on myself. But
Right.
I'm just saying that's another benefit of getting back out there. Yeah.
So just to clarify, so what I think happened based on what I'm seeing is that there was a members stream that Still and Mikey did, where Mikey told the members an exclusive scoop early, where I think basically it was Suicide Squad 3 is going to happen. Will Smith is being asked to return. James Gunn will not have much involvement at all, and they're looking for David Ayer to come back and direct.
Oh no! How was this made a year ago, or was this?
No, this is recent.
Like it was because sometimes he releases members video from a year ago just to get extra ad revenue, but it was filmed
No. So somebody on Twitter took a screen cap of this and asked James Gunn, "Hey, is this rumor true that Will Smith is being asked to come back and that you're not going to direct Suicide Squad 3 and David Ayer is going to step in?" And he said, "No, it's not." Then one of the members asked, or somebody on Twitter asked Still about the Ayer cut. They said, "I haven't heard anything about that personally, but Geekosity is saying it's going to come now after Black Adam."
Now he's distancing himself. Oh my god.
Yeah, now he's distancing himself a little bit, which is weird. Because today
we
scoop
could
about
do a Monsters watch party if people are interested, if people want to.
It's just weird now because now Sil is a scooper separate from Mikey now. So
Yeah. That's so they can cover their ass. Like, oh, that wasn't my scoop. Now he's going to be doing, well, that wasn't me, you know. They've been tied to the hip for how long? And now, go ahead and say your thoughts, Brian.
I'm sorry. It's going to be a big L if the Ayer cut's not this year.
Oh, yeah. And it's not going to be one. That wasn't my scoop. That was Mikey. I think he's setting the stage now for his excuses. Well, I was just reporting on what Mikey told me and try to distance himself. And you can't. That's bullshit. You can't distance yourself from Geekosity now. You were a team. I'm sorry. They were tied at the hip. They were pushing that out. The members, all your members' content is based on Mikey's. The majority of your members' content is based on Mikey Scoops, right? So it's very difficult for you to just say and distance yourself. Well, I didn't confirm that. That wasn't mine. That was what Mikey heard. You know, I think you kind of you're branded together whether you like it or not now.
You're tied at the hip. I mean, this is the way it is.
And I still wish them the best, but
no, of course. I'm just saying, like, there's just a lot of risky business. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is in regards to that. I mean, he did put out that scoop today that apparently the Flash's third act is being retooled to add more characters. Like Superman apparently is going to show up now. Was the big thing. So I don't know.
The Flash Twitter film literally say no to that shit. How many times are they going to keep saying that?
Well, Still's trying to dox the. Well, that's a strong word. I think
What?
Still is trying to
Damn.
expose the Flash Film News account. So.
Oh, to see who it really is. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
probably more
Bro,
credible than him.
He has people that I'm not. No, I ain't gonna say anything about it.
Okay. Well, Brian, do you have anything to comment on this?
No, my thoughts are sigh. Like, come on, man. Yeah, big heavy sigh. Like, come on, this happens every goddamn time. Like, come on, this is stupid. Like, I'm sorry if you believe this shit. To anybody that might be listening, I doubt they are because it's not in the title. But
You mean
dude,
the video game?
We also chased them all away, Brian. Too. That's also what happened.
Yeah, I'm
we
pretty
chased
good
them
at
away.
Yes, thank you, Brian and RJ, and then you retire. You chase them away and then you retire. Good job.
God.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Listen,
RJ.
I retired 2 months ago, bro.
I know.
I mean, that's true. Well, I love the haircut. Yeah, sure. I mean, release it as it is. I don't care. I'd love to see it. I don't care.
Unless it's 100% finished already.
David Ayer says only need a little bit of work.
Yeah, that's like I just don't see it happening.
Which, like, you could have released it last year with the Snyder cut, but you didn't.
I think there might have
So,
still been a path forward if they didn't cancel these projects, including Batgirl. And there's a, you know how they always say nobody wants this, nobody cares. People do care about that Batgirl. That's bullshit. People do care about Batgirl. There's a lot of people.
Oh no!
Care.
You saw the behind the scenes of like the set pieces looks great. It doesn't look cheap. Like those articles saying like it's a TV show, CW. No.
Yeah, CW.
No. No. It looks great, but just I mean, the backlash you will get from Warner Bros. If you release the Air cut instead of Batgirl, that would be crazy.
Yeah. RJ? Did you see my hot take
I
video?
did. I watched that.
Was it good?
Yeah, that was a decent video.
I'm trying to challenge myself. Do more of those.
Well, I noticed what you do now. Like you talk first, then you play the intro. I like that better.
Yeah, I took that. I copied Matt Jarbo. He does does his setup and then play the intro. Yeah.
Somebody's gonna clip that.
I love director's cut. No, Matt Jarbo has some good ideas. Few and far between, but
I like
no,
director cut. I want to see. I love director cut. Listen, if there was a director cut of Doctor Strange 2, I would watch it.
Oh yeah.
If it's a director cut of Aquaman the movie, I will watch it. Any movies out there?
I mentioned in the chat though, Max, but before I go, you're missing a gold mine of content on Nerd Theory. Oh my god!
Can you send me a timestamp? I might do a single video later.
I'll wait until it's over. And I'll look for some. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll do a more content. I'll do single videos too. I'll do like a pre-record vid on Josh.
I was like, I read that in the group.
I'm trying for everyone's sake to keep Movie Top separate from what people conceive as drama, even though it's just criticizing people. For some reason, people, the entertainment industry is fine to criticize, but when you criticize other YouTubers, they're like, oh my God, but they're just people. I'm just, but I'm trying to, as much as I can, separate it from movie topics, members, mailbag, and do my hot takes and hot topics on different videos.
Yeah. I'll criticize Josh all day long.
Yeah.
By the way, that freaking hurricane coming in, man. My goodness.
Oh yeah, CJH. I got a hold of CJH via Twitter DMs. If you want to send him a nice DM, he is out without power. He said I can only respond quick because I have limited data. I'm out of power, and then there's another hurricane coming towards us.
Oh god.
Oh god.
So hope everyone stays safe.
Set of
there.
prayers in Toronto. Canada,
well, Florida's like I said, Florida's about to get hit really hard. So.
Hey Jade, thanks for joining us.
Hey.
Beta Tony Stark is saying goodbye on Theory's channel. No, wait, he's actually saying goodbye?
No, the title is he's saying goodbye to Star Wars. That's the title of the stream.
Oh, that's why he's going into fandom.
He's doing it again.
Lying.
Yes, he is.
Well, basically, he's like super depressed. Like one of the things that was funny is they said, "I'm so bitter towards Star Wars that unless it's John and Dave, I don't think I can like it anymore."
Well, then go away.
Then go fuck
yourself.
My
God.
If it really is that abusive towards you, shut the hell up. and go talk about something that you don't feel.
Then he
bruised
complained
for
about
coming.
then he complained about She-Hulk, saying, "I don't want to talk about She-Hulk. I just want to talk
Well,
about
then
Doctor
don't.
Doom and the
Oh my
X-Men."
goodness.
But then he's gonna talk about the Daredevil episode next
He's
week.
gonna run out of stuff to talk about.
Bro, I
Why
hate this.
limit yourself?
I hate when people does this shit. Bro, you're gonna talk about the Daredevil episode, whatever episode is that. You're gonna talk about the Mandalorian next year. You're gonna talk about Ahsoka next year. I don't want to hear shit, man. Like, just stop
we
with
know
that
he's.
bullshit.
We know this is just a.
Oh, and then he changed his tune. He said he went from "I thought Andor was disappointing" to says "I absolutely hated Andor," and then he went on a rant that Star Wars needs to include the Force in every single project.
Oh man,
Facts.
No joke. He literally said that Star
Oh my
Wars needs
God,
to have
bro.
the Force in every single
No.
project, or else it's not Star Wars.
The what?
He said that every Star Wars show and movie needs to include the Force in some way, or else it's not Star Wars.
Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop.
No
Stop,
joke.
just stop. Oh my god.
The movie commentary community has gone to shit. Like I actually say, I give more credibility to Jeremy than Josh and Grace lately. Now Grace still makes some good topics like movie math and all that, but her hot takes are garbage. Like she's so superficial with her takes. She gives like people like Usual Suspects ammo.
Who, Grace?
When she's
It
talking
was just so funny because when he was going on that rant about the Force, literally the entire chat was just spamming L's, like L, Josh. It was funny.
I can't wait to react to that later. I got to do a fresh reaction on that. Okay,
bro.
So that's I still like Mikey and Sil, but if James Gunn, he doesn't like scoopers though. To be fair,
Well, James Gunn is very quick to like stomp out what he perceives as misinformation. Too.
Yeah, true.
James Gunn has a hit list on every scooper you think of.
On
No, Movie Talk is well and alive on MME, and don't you forget it's what you don't know, Anthony. Thanks.
No, I'm talking about the movie. Movie Talks being dead. I don't know about that though.
No, you just have to search for good.
Well,
movie
the originals are going downhill. That's
all right,
basically what's happening.
Go ahead, Brian.
The movie talk is filtered downhill to us, George. You're right, buddy. It's all on the little guys now.
Yeah.
No. My God, dude, I can't. This whole situation. I was double face palming, dude. Just both hands in the head, cradling this bald cranium of mine. I'm telling you, it was, dude.
Den of cringe. I told you, didn't I, Ty?
It's the cringiest den.
Nobody cares, Marcus.
In the internet's
Marcus. I don't. Feel free to say that. You're very in the minority on not mine anymore.
Everybody else likes him.
Everyone likes the design. Looks
Bro,
cool.
Namor was trending number one on Twitter. Like
People are more excited for Namor than they are Black Panther at this point.
How are you gonna... Oh, man. My head hurts, dude. Thanks, Josh.
All right.
If you hear this is ibuprofens.
I need some. We ran out of ibuprofens.
I had to buy 2 big old bottles. I can't sleep without them.
Two?
My new meditation is
I take way
music.
too many.
No, be careful with that. We had a family member that took too many ibuprofens and like killed her liver or something with that.
Oh God.
Yeah, there's some side of take them sparing when you need them, but don't go overboard with them.
A day.
What's that?
I think you're only supposed to take like 6 in one day.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to dial back.
No, I only say. Listen, I don't want to tell people what to do.
Oh no! It's
just saying on my wife's side, one of her great aunts, like, really has bad health problems because she took ibuprofen for years in like large amounts for pain, for pain and stuff. I'm just saying. I don't know. Consult your doctor. I'm not giving medical advice.
Doctor, you're talking to him, man.
I'm not giving any medical advice. I'm just telling you what happened. That's all. For real.
For
real.
You're not the first person.
Implied medical advice, though.
Shut up, RJ.
What's wrong with you?
I'm telling you a real experience, and I'm just saying I don't know how. There are.
You sound like Tim Pool in the vaccines, bro.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with giving medical advice on YouTube?
You could be sued for it, dumbass. I'm sorry. That was
Oh, gosh.
I'm just.
So if
I don't know.
get
I don't know
liver
where that
problems,
came
I
from,
can sue
RJ.
you.
Sorry,
No.
sorry. I don't know why. I love you, man. I don't know where that came.
No,
from.
I get it. You are concerned, as many of others shared,
maybe you
when
were
they
just
find
being
out how much I
sarcastic.
take in one day.
Maybe you're being
No, I was just,
sarcastic.
do you really think someone's gonna sue you though? Like honestly.
No, you could be if.
Well,
someone
dude, if I
falls
get
in
if I don't get liver problems, yeah, you better watch out, pal. No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
shit!
You better
Oh.
get Jen Walters on.
I'm
the case.
saying what happened to someone that over abused ibuprofen.
I know. You're not the only one that's told me.
No, and and that's when because me and my, that we took a lot. They were like, oh, we got to be careful now. There's other things out there too. See what your doctor recommends is my cover my ass.
What are you saying?
Yeah, no, it's okay.
While you're here,
Remember when Marcus says he said he wasn't going to troll anymore?
well, he said not troll me. Now he's just going to troll Matt Jarbo.
Well,
He was trolling so much Matt Jarbo last night that I had to put him in a timeout because he kept saying that he's going to pursue legal stuff against him. I'm like, I don't know.
Wait, what?
Yes,
What?
I don't know what he was talking about. I don't know if he was joking. I couldn't tell if he was joking or not. It's hard to tell. But did you see, while you're here, did you see the Last of Us trailer?
Yeah, I watched it. It was good.
Oh man, what?
It was great.
It looks like the game. It looks like the game.
My only issue is that I know I'm only going to watch this one season. Then I'm never going to watch the show again.
Why? Because David Asloff is canceling it. You heard me?
No, because I know the second season is going to suck balls because it's adapting a bad story.
Oh yeah, yep.
You're one that doesn't like Last of Us Part 2?
Nope.
I don't hate it as much as other people do, but I think it has a lot of problems.
You don't know if they're going to stick to that?
They are.
You don't know that also the first
writing the show.
You don't know that the first season is only going to be the first game. The first game might.
It is the first game.
Well, it's the first
no,
game.
Yes.
Left behind DLC.
Yeah.
But you don't know that the end of season 1 is just the end of the first game. You don't know if
It'll probably set up the sequel, but I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Wow, Degrassi says he's seeing Black Adam on the 16th.
Damn, yo, Degrassi, let me see her, bro. Like, I want to talk shit about
that's like 5 days early.
That is early. Holy shit.
That's still cool.
That's cool.
So Degrassi, you got that day on MME. Are you going to confirm Superman? Are you going
to drop the spoilers?
Yeah, bro, he's only showing up in the credits. He's not gonna be in the whole movie. That's not spoilers.
Well, okay. Here's my issue with Last of Us 2. Okay,
I'm very disappointed as well, Anthony.
I think the pacing of the game is terrible. Like, I think from a pacing perspective, the game is way too long and bloated. Like, it should have been a much more trimmed down experience. Like, it felt like it was way too stretched out. Mechanically, it's brilliant. Graphically, it's amazing, of course, but I think pacing-wise, that game is just not very good. It's just not a very good, well-paced game whatsoever, And the story, I think it has some brilliant ideas. It's just the execution's very muddled. That's the biggest issue. Great ideas is very mixed.
Wow, we have 37 people watching and only 14 thumbs up? Come on, everyone. Really? I didn't even, I wasn't even looking at that. I was moderating. I was like, wow, come on, everyone.
No, Max did mailbag.
No, we still have more. I'm sorry to interrupt, RJ, but that was come on, everyone. We need your help. Get those likes up. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, RJ.
Like and subscribe.
No, I'm pretty much done.
Oh,
like I said, I don't think the second game's like a complete dumpster fire like other people say. I just think that it has some pacing problems. I think the story is just, it's not executed in the best of ways to where it really would have been like 10 out of 10.
Keep in mind, this is the showrunner that did Chernobyl on HBO.
No. First season's going to be great. I'm just not sure how you continue it beyond this when the second game is as flawed as it is in terms of the storytelling.
Yeah, 100%. I don't see this show passing into season 3. I say season 2.
Okay, I wasn't sure. TPS, what is that?
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking it up. Hold on.
That's
TPS.
Not like protective services, is it? Because don't kid about that. That's not funny.
Yeah,
Marcus. Don't kid about that.
Homeland Security.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my
Whatever.
God.
It's a good way to get yourself.
That's not funny. Don't do that, man.
Have some fun, Marcus, but chill with that, okay?
Like,
I know you're
like. Somebody tell him out. Oh,
give him another shot. If you see it, everyone has my permission to time him out. If he won't stop with that,
well, I don't even-
have fun here, Marcus. We like you in doses. Just don't go overboard. You know,
That's something Mecha Random would do.
Yeah.
Like
well,
literally.
okay, so you guys are gonna have to sell me on this show. So like,
Mhm.
so once we get to the discussion, we'll go there.
Oh,
yeah,
I think
I never
the
played the
trailer
game,
looks-
so I have no idea. So it's like
neither have I. I own the
You haven't
first
played
game, and I
the
never
game?
played. No, I bought it
What are
when
you
it was on
doing?
Black Friday, and I just never played it.
You bought it on Black
play it.
Friday. You never
It was
played
like
it.
$12,
know.
and I just never.
I mean,
you know, I was-
don't get me wrong. I am so down for post-apocalyptic anything. So
Yeah.
like, you know, that points, but I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get back to the mailbag here. But I'm disappointed in you, RJ, that you're not.
I'm not a hater. I just think that it's not as good as the first one.
Okay.
Still,
He's saying that it's
I
not
mean,
a
there's
good
some
game.
good set pieces and moments. Don't get me wrong. That giant mutated monster battle near the end of the second game where he plays Abby was amazing. Like, some great moments. Just that, just got some issues.
That's gonna be weird seeing that big monster in live action next season of the show.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Let me bring this up. There's some good questions in here. Let me.
I'm just not angry. He just doesn't like the Last of Us.
No,
Part
I'm
Two.
chill. I'm not even angry.
I don't
I'm
think
just-
it's a
we're
good
just
game
kidding. We're just
either.
kidding.
It's not a good game. But
We can't go overboard and
whatever.
people that are critical of a product that they're absolute hater. We don't want to do that either. I was just joking with it. Okay, so let's get back to the mailbag. I'm gonna research that more, RJ. That is kind of funny. You know, if James Gunn's mentioning you, that's somewhat of a win, though. Really. Thoughts on Sill's scoop about Superman and other members of the Justice League being in the Flash? I haven't heard that one yet. RJ. I'll have to check
that
that
was today. That was today.
Like one member.
Well, you don't have to be a member for that. That's just this video.
That's on
right?
the channel, yeah.
For one members of the Justice League.
You are allowed to not like something, right? It doesn't mean you hate everything.
Yes, you're allowed to like something.
Everyone on the fence who hasn't played it at least deserves to play it once. I think I'm gonna wait for the series at this point.
The series coming out next year in 2023.
Is that on Game Pass?
No, it's on PlayStation.
It's not. It's a PlayStation exclusive.
Oh, that's why I never played it. Okay.
Sony own it.
Yeah.
I could probably send you my copy to play. If you
Oh,
want
it's
to play
true.
it.
I have the PS4 now. That's true.
Yeah. If you want to play it, I'll find it and send it. I'll send you a couple games to play since you got your PS4.
There you go.
Since
I
I'm not
barely play
playing.
anything.
Yeah.
Shoot,
If Last
we don't
of
have
Us
time.
is successful, what game franchise should be next adapted? That's a great question, Jade. Thank you so much.
Game franchise.
I want to see Mass Effect.
Well, they are doing that.
I think if it's
With
done
Henry Cavill,
right,
right?
Henry Cavill, the any man. If he plays
knows everything.
Shepard, Commander Shepard, I don't care. That'd be fine. But no, I would love live action adaptation of Mass Effect, and if they're making it, awesome.
Yeah, I like Degrassi's pick of Infamous. I think Infamous could be really cool.
What about Call of Duty?
Mm,
What about GTA? GTA 5. I would like to see that live action.
That or like if we're gonna stay in like the fantasy realms, maybe like an Elder Scrolls game or something like that.
Toby Emmerich has got really.
That would mean it's a Warner Brothers film.
I'm trying to think of.
That's gonna be horrendous. Lord have mercy.
Metroid, anime
Metroid
series.
would be a good one.
I think Metroid in live action. Well, she doesn't talk much though.
What about Zelda?
Blue Jay, you're a Skylander fan? I love Skylanders.
Zelda would be interesting, but Nintendo
Wasn't Netflix was gonna do one? Like in the
Yeah, but it leaked and then they canceled it because they didn't want people to know.
Which Nintendo's so stupid.
Are they actually doing God of War?
Yes, Amazon has Sony gave them the go to do it.
I'm very interested in God of War.
What else? Taken would be a good one. If you could do the right Street Fighter.
I'd kind of like a CG Jack and Daxter.
I don't know how many times can we do Street Fighter though, man.
Yeah.
Listen, you have to get a good director to do. Street
Ooh,
Fighter.
Half-Life would be a good one. Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2. I think they should start with the first one though. Yeah.
Okay. Here's my caveat: if they could do the fireballs, from Ken and Ryu, okay, I'm there. Make it happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
Arkham Batman. You can't. I would love to see that game in live action. That would be dope as fuck. But
Droga, I kind of disagree because we get so much Batman property that it's just another version of Batman. I know people might not want to think that about the Arkham series. It's very highly regarded, but honestly, wouldn't you rather just see someone's fresh take on Batman instead of adapting an adaptation? It's like adapting an adaptation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or just shoehorning in a bunch of adaptations. And
I would like World of Warcraft.
Ooh.
Because they did it once, and I didn't think it was horrible. But
that movie wasn't horrible, but
it could have been better.
Yeah,
and I there's a lot of cool stuff there, and I would like a really well received World of Warcraft because I don't even play that game, but I love the world though. I love Dragon. I'm not into RPGs that much.
And if fantasy's making a return, I mean, there's a lot of fantasy game series.
What else would be kind of cool is Fable.
Yeah, I was gonna say Fable, dude. Yeah,
because it's got that British type of humor too from the developers. If they could keep that kind of angle too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some of the townspeople, if they could keep that fun, that would be interesting. No thanks, Jade. Farming Simulator.
No.
What? You guys don't want to play Goat Simulator 2.0? No.
You want to play the Go game? They have the Go Simulator.
Dude.
And they got the Police Simulator. Like, damn, how many games?
Wolf Among Us, Carnage.
Wolf Among Us. That would be a live action. You could do that. That would
Legendary Wings.
Legendary.
Like a Call of Duty game, but not.
You could. It depends on what Call of Duty you could.
I would like them. I want to watch Assassin's Creed because I never watched it because of the reception.
Oh, Lord. Yeah,
but I would like them to do another Assassin's Creed.
Ooh, Netflix.
Psychonauts with Tim Schafer's studio and Pixar working together. Oh my dear Lord! Can you imagine, RJ? Or do you want one to do on? Yeah. Oh, come on, Blue Jay. Are you serious? They were actually talking about that. Tetris.
Well,
movie.
I would be more interested in like the how Tetris came to be in America story. That would be a really good one for like almost like what happened with Tetris, because that's interesting. There's intrigue.
Yeah.
Like that was black market game for years until it got picked up in the States. So like
that would be a good one. That would be a good
Splinter Cell movie. Yeah, because what's the character's name?
Snake.
No, that's Metal Gear.
Oh.
I forget the main character's name. In
Splinter Cell. Yeah, I forgot. Any of the Tom Clancy, games.
Well, they have two movies so far on Netflix. They had, from that series.
They've got more than that, dude. Like there's
and they got more coming on Netflix.
Well, they've got a shit ton of Tom Clancy movies too that are based off of his books.
Sam Fisher, yes, and that's people know that name, Sam Fisher. I just forget it.
They had one with Michael B. Jordan that came out last year, I believe. So
that's my wildest dreams. I don't think it'd happen because it's not as relevant anymore. But yeah, I love Jack and Daxter, especially the second game where he starts to talk.
Who's doing the Jack Ryan series? Is that
Amazon? John Krasinski? Yeah, John Krasinski.
Yeah, but that's
a good series. That's good.
That's Tom Clancy though. That's all.
Yes, Clancy. Cyberpunk, because they got that would be another great series for Keanu because he was in the game, and I basically was interested in the game because Keanu, he was
in it.
He looked really cool on the cover art, and I knew he was in it somewhat. Not like I had high expectations.
I don't know. It would be,
but I think that world. Yeah, it would be expensive. Absolutely,
it would be expensive because that show would be expensive.
The BioShock Wii Sports.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
I watched The Replacements last night.
Vampire the Masquerade. Okay.
Speaking of Keanu Reeves, I watched that movie. Dude, if you've never watched The Replacements, it's awesome. Okay.
It's fun.
It has Rhys Ifans in it from whatchamacallit, Game of Thrones or House of Dragons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I watched it back in the day. It was one of my first DVDs.
Oh, that movie's amazing. And Jon Favreau's in it too.
Yeah. Bianca asks Brian, "Are you interested in Werewolf by Night?" She says, Brian, please answer this.
It just says interested in Werewolf by Night, but yeah, no, it's a Marvel show. I'm gonna watch it.
It's coming up shortly.
Special. Yeah,
Reading the
October 7th.
synopsis on the last episode of MME got me really excited that they're competing where you could go after monsters or other competition. I'm really excited to see how they do that in this special. And that Elsa Bloodstone is like the black sheep of her own family, and she doesn't like what they're doing, and she's still entering the competition. I'm really excited to see that character. And shout out to Aaron. Aaron World Order, we need you back, bro. We need you back. Maybe he's also dealing with the hurricane. We don't, Bianca says, does 2 + 2 equal fish? No. I don't think so. No.
It equals blue.
Blue. No.
No?
Not a fish or not a blue fish.
God damn it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thanks for the difficult question. Don't start to do, don't start to do like real math questions, or I'm not going to answer them.
Yeah, I hate math.
Don't make my brain think.
Remember when Little Movie Perp
Purdy.
gave us like scenario that was like from college or from high school math? I was like, damn it, Little Movie Perp. No. All right. Ibrahim Khan, initial thoughts after seeing Don't Worry, Darling. Florence Pugh is the standout performance, which is more noticeable in comparison to Harry Styles' flat performance. The film is well shot and visually interesting in its color palette. The screenplay is what lets it down. If you don't have any form of cinema card membership, then I recommend you wait for streaming to check it out. Okay, thanks for the heads up, Ibrahim Khan. Yeah, Florence Pugh is a star, and I don't get that from Harry Styles yet. And maybe it would have been better with a different someone else playing that role. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. I'm not rushing out to see it because I have a hard time supporting, like I've said before, a production that people did not have fun on, Okay, let's see what Blue Jay says. I thought the same way too. The film was quite engaging to me, even though they left a lot of unanswered questions, but the audience that is in the theater I'm in was quite packed and are responding pretty positive to it. Okay. I think it's where it ever ends up. I think it's a Warner Brothers production. I'll wait till HBO Max, hopefully. I got to get something out of this HBO Max because they canceled all the shows. So hopefully after the 45
a lot
or
of
60
stuff
day
is
window.
leaving HBO.
Yeah.
HBO Max. Which I don't
So
know.
hopefully it shows up on HBO sometime soon in the future. Oh, my wife left the light on in the kitchen. That's what that little white spot is, but it looks like a moon.
That's all right. It's cool. Looks like it fits.
All right. Well, thank you, members, for the mailbag questions. Now, there's this video. I've just recently subscribed to this guy. It doesn't have video. It has like pictures, but it was a decent video, and he's explaining because he is a fan of The Last of Us. And I thought we could check it out to get
He's
hype.
a fan of the second game?
I'm not sure. It's
Okay,
called
I'm just making
Cultural
sure.
Elixir. I just subscribed. The Last of Us HBO trailer explained. It's only 8 minutes, so I thought we could go through that. I'm super hyped for it. I don't really know a lot of what's going on either, except that it's very emotional, and I do know Joel, I think, is the main character. Takes like a fatherly figure of someone that's not his daughter, and protects her. And risks his life for her, and then there is this outbreak. That's basically all I know, and it's like post-apocalyptic. All right, let's watch this here.
Okay, so we're currently at Fantastic Fest, but today we did get a chance to see the trailer for The Last of Us. I will be talking more about the Fantastic Fest movies I actually caught. Hopefully I have some videos out today for sure on those, but let's talk about this new trailer that we just got for The Last of Us show that will be coming to HBO. So today, September 26th.
I also found it interesting. Yeah, they just say HBO now. They don't say HBO Max or anything like. And you know what? I understand that decision because when you get HBO original, it does have a higher caliber than the HBO Max brand, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it feels like you're watching quality.
Yeah.
Quality.
Yeah.
It will be on both. It will be on both after it finish.
I didn't get that. I get that same strength and confidence from the HBO Max original. When I see HBO original, and I understand just doing away with the brand. I get it. It's tarnished. it could be recovered, but it would take too much effort. Where you already have an existing brand that's very high quality, HBO originals. Blinded Braille Max, don't let anyone ruin it for you. It's a great game. The sequel makes it even better. Okay. Thank you. I need to be called Tubby once a day. Thank you, Isaac. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm not gonna watch it now. Thanks, Patrick, for giving the heads up. That's it.
It's
woke.
It's
No,
woke.
a lesbian in a video game. Forget it. No, I'm just kidding.
I should never go visit my mom on the holidays.
Get woke,
then.
go broke.
Yeah. I don't care.
Is dubbed Outbreak Day in the Last of Us community.
Yeah,
because
that's another reason they debuted it today. It's called Outbreak Day. Oh, are you gonna make me go? I just closed out the mailbag. Oh my god.
Yo, he's probably gonna say something about
after this.
day in the Last of Us video game when the outbreak happened, and we got the trailer just in time for that. So this trailer I think is incredible. We've already had gotten a teaser, trailer, whatever you want to call it, not too long ago, which really didn't give much, but just gave us a little bit of a first look at what to expect from this one. But this new trailer is just incredible. Honestly, we see a ton of the cast and the characters in this. We see the clickers. Was that a bloater? And I think it was so amazing what they're doing with this. This
Clicker and a bloater. So they're not exactly zombies, but it's kind of the same thing, you know. What are you talking about, Degrassi? You should hear some of the names they're considering for the new merge service. They're effing ridiculous. One possibility was Cake. What?
What? Oh my God. Yo, Eyes Left is fun. Cake. That's funny. That's funny.
I don't know. All right. Let me get back to this. But what did you think, even if you're not into like the zombie type post-apocalyptic, what did you think of the cinematography and the creature design and, you know, how it looked?
I mean, I thought that the trailer looked good. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Zombies aren't necessarily my turn of fare. Like
I get that. I get that. They're they're overdone. Too.
Yeah, that, and I just of all the post-apocalyptic situations, come on, zombies, Walking Dead, come on.
Well, it's not
feasible.
As far as I know, this is a different take on zombies. Like, it's not exactly a zombie. I don't know, but they look different as well.
The creator of the Chernobyl series, which I think is one of the best series on HBO. It is definitely a must watch if you have not seen it yet, because everything they explore in that, the way the characters are driven and written in that is really great. And I'm excited to see that in the Last of Us universe, which I think needs somebody behind it that is able to really flesh out all of these stories that make this game so good. So I really do think Pedro Pascal is Joel, especially the most now after watching this trailer, because I was already on board with Pedro Pascal. I think he's a great actor. And the first teaser,
thank you, Shifty Gizm. They're kind of fungus people, but they're sort of zombies. They're infected and turn into fungus people. It's more like a pandemic of a disease that turns them into mushroom people.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, the zombies have a little bit more depth and realistic. And then JP says, for me, the cinematography looked like an HBO show, but in turn to see a long taken, though. I think the opening scene will have long taken it. I don't know why they would call it Cake. I'll take your word for it, Degrassi. That is weird.
Whatever you want to call it, I thought he was great. But now watching this trailer, I am all on board with the Joel train with Pedro Pascal. I think he's amazing. Everybody else here casted just looks incredible for their part, and I'm excited to see all of these characters interact.
I could see that, Anthony, but I think Pedro Pascal really has the look, even though I haven't played the game.
Yeah, I said at first I was like, okay, but I like it. I like him now.
Yeah, he really looks like the character to me. And the emotion that you got from him in this trailer, even the small scenes with him, just seemed like on point, like with the drama.
A live action of this game that it's been too long. Why didn't we get this a lot sooner? Because I think that they could have really dived deep, and I'm excited to see what comes from this.
Because it would have been terrible.
The cast of this includes a ton of actors who I think are just on the top of the game for sure. So we do have Pascal and Ramsey who will be playing Joel and as well as Ellie. Then we have Gabriel Luna who is going to be playing Joel's brother Tommy. We have Merle Dandridge who will be playing Marlene, who is the leader of the rebel group the Fireflies, which is something we see in the trailer as well.
Oh God, I didn't know that, JP, because you know how much people on YouTube really dislike Neil Druckmann.
Oh wow!
Because they blame him for the strikes. They said he was. They accuse him. I don't know if it's accurate or not. Remember all the strikes people were getting for the Last of Us 2 leaks for posting YouTube content on
Naughty
it?
Dog. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So they say he was directly involved for getting the strikes. I don't know if that's accurate or they're just extremely biased. I'm not saying either one is right, but if he directed the first episode, man, are they going to have a target on this show? Well, to be fair, there's a target on every show anymore, but if he directed it, oh my God. You know what? Are you fine with that? A game director going right into directing a high budget without doing some supplementary work with smaller productions, just going right into a big budget directing? I mean, games are kind of getting more theatrical. He directed. I'm sure he directed the cinematics for the game. Do you think that's an easy transition, or are you fine with that?
Should be.
I mean, fine with it. I mean, sure can. If he's doing the first episode, then sure, go ahead. Usually, yeah.
The game seems very cinematic. What do you think, George? Are would you like them to get a little more groundwork in before directing a big budget show? The first episode, the pilot episode.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I think it kind of makes sense because this is essentially his baby. So, like, if anyone could set the tone for this, like, to understand, like, the setup, it's the creator themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like, I would like to have that more of that experience because you're adapting a video game to live action. Even though we're seeing improvement, there's still an uphill battle to get there to having something phenomenal.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what else he has to say here about this production.
A bit, we see some of the Fireflies symbol on the streets and people painting over it. As you know, the Fireflies are one of the very prominent groups in this sort of like a post-apocalyptic world, and they are very crucial to the story. I'm not going to spoil things for people that don't know anything about The Last of Us because it is definitely something to see. Nico Parker will play Joe's daughter, Sarah. We have Murray Bartlett as Frank. Then we have Nick Offerman as Bill. And I really do think
that's
Nick
another
Offerman in this role as Bill.
That's another character that I'm extremely excited about. Any Parks and Rec fans?
Oh, yeah.
Nick Offerman. He was one of my favorite people from that show. And I this seems like it's going to be a more dramatic role for him. And I'm very interested to see where he'll take. That's him up in the upright right-hand corner with the gun. I'm very interested to see his character.
Nice.
Not just the comedic role, which they kind of typecast him a little bit after that. So I'm very interested to see him challenge himself.
Is an amazing casting choice. Bill is such an important character as well to the whole story of the first game.
I have no idea.
And I'm excited to see what Nick Offerman's going to bring to the table to this character that is just a character that you just fall in love with in the game for real. We have Jeffrey Pierce as Perry and Anna Torv as Tess. Tess, of course, being an incredible character in the first game as well. And I had not seen much about Tess, and I think Tess is such a crucial character as well when it comes to progressing the story in this first game, that I was excited once I saw that we are going to have Anna Torv in here, because I think that is a very good casting choice for this character.
All right, we got
now Troy Barker.
We got a breaking out of context Max from Isaac. He won't stop spamming the chat, so I got to see what he clipped out, and it's from this very live stream, so I have no idea what he clipped out.
Awesome.
Hold on, it's only 9 seconds. Out of context Max number 9. What did I say? Oh no, he clipped the lesbian comment. Damn you.
What?
Figures.
Oh god damn it, you really are trying to get me canceled. Really? I'm not going to watch it now. Thanks, Patrick. That's it.
It's woke.
No, a lesbian in a video game? Forget it. You asshole. Man, is he quick with that? Did you see that?
That was fast.
I'm gonna thumbs
Good job.
that down.
Good job, buddy.
Yo,
Good job. You're applauding him. Okay.
Caught in 66K.
I was out of context. You know how everyone likes to say that? I actually was. It's titled out of context.
Sure you were. You could
was
see
out of
me winking
context.
right now.
Don't cancel me. I was out of context. Okay.
Or one eye blinking.
H Parts 100. Hey Max, did you watch Cobra Kai season 5? Yes, I was watching some episodes today, and I have to say it is cheesy, and I love it. But it is so cheesy, and it is such a soap opera. They even play like soap opera music during scenes. I'm so sick of people like, this is the epitome of quality content. Why can't you be more like Cobra Kai? I'm like, you're insane. You're insane. It's fun.
Stop hating.
I'm not a hater, Anthony. I just realized what it is, though. If you actually watch it, it's so soap opera-y. Like my grandmother used to watch soap operas, and I'm like, I wanted to change the channel when we used to visit. She's watching her soaps. It is such a soap opera.
I will say this: it actually has made Cry Kid Part 2 and 3 age better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I got to go back and watch those as well.
No, I like Cry Kid Part 2, but I was never a big fan of Cry Kid Part 3. But now it's like I want to go back and revisit Cry Kid Part 3.
2023 is the year G&G, FNT, CG goes soft, literally and figuratively. I don't know.
And Ashley Johnson, who actually do play Joel and Ellie, will also be in this show. I was gonna say video game, but they will be in the show as well in undisclosed roles here. We do have Neil Druckmann, who will be as co-creator and executive producer here. And I'm excited. I think this looks good. Like I said, the first trailer really does give us a lot into the inside of this world. We see a lot of the catastrophe as it's first starting and the outbreak. I think that's going to be an interesting thing to really look into once the show does come out. So overall, I'm pleased with this. I'm excited. I cannot wait. I think that the casting here is great. I'm excited also to see where this story, because I don't think that they can really wrap up one season.
Yeah, here, take this, RJ. Take this comment here.
And have the whole game in one season. So I'm interested in seeing where exactly do we take that break. I kind of see where we could, and I'll talk more about that in the spoiler-filled video later this week, where I give you my thoughts and opinions on what the first season of The Last of Us could look like, because I'm pretty sure, and I know for sure, they cannot cover the whole game in one season.
They're
There's
not
just
gonna
so
cover
much
that.
to really dive into, and I feel like this game's really going to try and sort of.
Brian, oh, thank you, H Parts. H Parts $2. Brian, Master of None, was Hand of the King.
Basically. Short-lived, though. I could not stay in
No spoilers, Ryan. You mean the one in House of Dragons? Is he saying you look like the one that, from the latest episode? I don't know if that's what he's saying or not.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay. Which Hand of the King? He's the Hand of the King. Am I the king? You could be my Hand of the King, Brian. Here,
basically, that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah. RJ, listen up. Exactly. Madness, a Mad Max story. No, Isaac. You're not tubby enough.
Ooh.
You got to put on the pounds. You can't get in shape if you're going to play me.
You got to bulk up, buddy.
Yeah. All of my lady friends were always Days of Our Lives fans. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to watch the whole thing. He's pretty much wrapped
the life before, because we even see Riley in this, which is a character that's very important to Ellie from the DLCs. So we're pretty much going to really dive deep into everything, Joel and Ellie, and really get to know these characters a lot more and fleshed out as well. So I'm excited for this. I think that the clickers and the bloaters look great as well. We only got a really good look at a clicker here, and the design and everything just looks like what I expected it to be. The sounds as well, and just the way it was moving around also was something I was curious to see how they were going to handle, and I think they're handling it very well here for sure. So overall, I'm excited for this. Cannot wait to check it out more. It only has a 2023 release date. I believe we had heard something about March or May.
Ooh, I hope
but
so.
I feel like it could maybe, well, because then we have Secession as well. So I don't know if they would run two big shows like that. So I'm expecting this in the spring,
They won't do
maybe
that.
latest at the summer, but we'll see for sure. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on The Last
Summer
of
with
Us and what do you
Loki,
think of
they
the
won't do that.
trailer. What do you
Well,
most-
this is not Disney. This is why wouldn't they want to compete with?
Summer against Loki? I don't know about that.
This is something completely different than Loki. You can't wait till Disney has something premiering.
I would rather them to release this in the fall time.
Disney has something releasing every part of the year, you know.
I mean,
So
I guess, but
they're not.
I mean,
They're not going to wait until Disney's done. You'll never get anywhere.
I hope. They're probably. I mean, they could release in the summertime. so
I feel this is going to be me personally. I think it's going to be Game of Thrones level. I think the production looks that good to me. No, I could be wrong, but it looked that great to me. And the game is one of the best-selling games of all time.
Of course.
It is. So there's a lot of fans, and I don't think they waited too long. Now, he said in his take that they waited. No, I think it's perfect time to wait after the second.
No.
The second game did even better than the first, even though it was controversial, but people still played it and still talked about it forever. You know?
If they would have did this, let's say like 5 years ago, then it would have sucked ass.
Mm-hmm.
It would have, because but now when everybody liking the video game adaptation stuff, you could do it. You could do any video game live action thing if you know how to do it right. Like Sonic is a success. I hope this show is a success. Resident Evil is a failure franchise in live action. So yeah, hope is good. I can't wait to see it.
Me and Brian are old school Mighty Ducks fans. The original movies with Emilio Estevez. Right?
He's not in season 2, right?
Well, did you watch the last season, Brian? The first one.
Oh yeah, I watched Game Changers. That was good.
Now, remember when Emilio left because of his personal medical decision not to comply?
Yeah.
And that's on him.
Yeah, with the vaccine.
I thought that the show was going to suffer, you know. But this person on the hashtag show says it's very good. It's better than ever. I just don't believe it yet. I want to keep an open mind. His character, what's his character's name? Coach
Bombay.
Coach Bombay is just such an important, and it was so great to see Emilio Estevez back. Like I was a huge fan.
That was the selling point for me on the show. I mean, I liked the story they had with Laura Lauren.
I mean, his mom's okay.
She was on Gilmore Girls. I forgot her name.
Oh yeah. I guess this guy on the right is going to be. I've seen him places before. I know this actor. I just can't think of his name. I think he's a decent actor.
Hang on a second. Are we talking about the original cast? Because
no, the guy standing
of the original cast.
The guy standing up looks like he's another coach with the mom on the right.
Oh, gotcha.
I've seen him in other things. I think he was even in Transformers.
Yeah, Josh Duhamel.
Yeah. Okay. After a premiere season that brought the Ducks together, season 2 comes along to put their bond to the test. The switch from following the team during the school year to following them during summer break works wonderfully. It removes the specific tension of trying to compete against other teams to make it the championship, but replaces it with more interpersonal environmental tension.
And it gives you a reason to get right off Emilio Estevez.
Yeah.
Boom.
I actually think that. Well, maybe they'll bring him back in season 3 if it's an off season.
To be fair, Mighty Ducks 2 took place during the off season 2.
Yeah. Well, doesn't that open an opportunity to bring back
Goodwill
season 3?
Games? Well,
isn't the guy who played Foggy Nelson in this show too?
Yeah, he was for when they met the old Mighty Ducks. There was an episode where they.
Well, the old Mighty Ducks, yeah, everybody was there except for what's his face, Josh Jackson. Pretty much the mainstays were there.
The turkey picture could have meant something. I don't know yet. We'll wait and see, Isaac. But this show had the building blocks to make it on the level of Cobra Kai. I think it's fallen short from the mark, even though I still say Cobra Kai is a man soap opera about teenage boys and girls.
What's not soap opera?
This could have been another man soap opera about young kids and
It's not a soap
coaches.
opera.
That's a soap opera. Come on.
No.
Just admit what you're watching. Cobra Kai is a soap opera.
No, Cobra Kai is a masterpiece.
Are you serious, Anthony?
Soap opera. No,
It's a fantastic legacy sequel.
Yes, thank you, George. It's an amazing legacy sequel.
Listen
And
to
the one
the
that
listen to
Sony's
the
doing is
cheesy
gonna be
background music when there's something dramatic happening. In Miguel in Mexico, it was so dramatic.
But Max,
my
He's
God.
trying to find his father, which I understand.
Yes, that was good, but it was such like a
he wanted
soap
me his
opera.
father, and when his father
So-
told him, I'm not going to spoil the
Max,
show.
it's also a sequel to the Karate Kid movies from the 80s. The 80s was a cheesy time, so of course there's going to be some cheesiness in there.
Yeah. Yes, Cobra. I don't hate it. I just know what it is.
But
You know,
doesn't
people are your enemy one week, and then they're your friend the next week. It's so villain.
Yeah,
you
sounds
know.
like YouTube.
Well, yeah. Yeah, ain't that the truth, Brian? Yeah.
it's like what's going on with
Does my
with
mic
Mike
still
and Phil.
sound good? I want.
Yeah.
that's a very nice mic. I didn't notice
That
the
mic's
light on it,
working
dude.
perfectly.
Yeah, it's
bro.
Audio
How much does the mic
Technica.
cost?
Just over $100 because I got a renewed one.
That ain't bad. That ain't
And
bad.
then
Mine was
the-
120.
And then this mic arm was $15.
Yeah, mine was $20.
And I
just
is
don't have
basically
anything to
this-
mount it to.
I have a keyboard shelf thing for my keyboard that it's on. So be it constantly reaffirm how great I sound. I need the attention. No, I'm just kidding.
Especially compared to the other night. Does my mic sound okay, guys? Are you sure? Are you sure? Does my mic sound okay? Did you go back and listen to your mic and it not sound okay?
Yeah. I mean, it didn't.
It was
I think
fine, dude,
I
but
think
I understand.
think this madman really tests microphones. Like I think other people could have been fine with that mic, but because I raised my voice so much, I really test the quality of the mic. It can't handle yelling and being
too
silly and like if you just are talking normal, I think it would have been okay.
I
But
think it was the Matt's comment about it being like a giant orange, toy.
Oh God!
How is
Thank
Cobra
you.
Kai?
No, I'm kidding.
Comic books are soap operas. Pro wrestling is soap opera. All soap opera is a serialized storytelling. They originally made to tell soap opera on. Yeah, I agree with that too. But when I say something's very soap opera-y, which isn't a word, but the way I say it, it's like it uses the dramatic music. It's overly cheesy, like it goes across like the normal barrier to me. But I still enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Sometimes I consider anime to be like animated soap operas.
Mm-hmm. I will say this though, after discussing this with you and then realizing that this could be the off season, and you're telling me there's still a chance that Bombay might come back, especially since the protocols are gone. Do you think?
What if he makes a cameo?
Do you think since he's gone for good, or do you think Amelia will reconsider based on the protocols? What do you think?
I imagine.
Just a guess.
I mean, once everything's died down, I'm sure they'll bring him back. I mean,
I hope
once
so. I hope
COVID protocols are kind of a thing of the past for this sort of thing, and then so I mean, I imagine that's going to be great. We do have a member.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Super chat.
Oh, thank you, Samir. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. I really appreciate it. Great day for NASA. We're soon going to have sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads on the moon, defending Earth.
Yeah, right? It's gonna
Thank
be
you,
amazing.
Dr. Evil. Yes, Samir, I really appreciate the support to all the members. We're really still trying here in Team MME. I thank you for everyone participating. Brian, George, Anthony. Hopefully we get Aaron back. RJ, forget about him. He's gonna go work somewhere. I mean, we'll keep in touch. We'll keep in touch. Especially if Josh or James Gunn starts, calling out movie pundits, then he'll show up. No, I'm just kidding. We love RJ, and I have to be better about stop doing peer pressure to keep people here. People have to live their lives. I just want you to come back every once in a while so we can reminisce. We'll have to do reunion parties, MME reunion. You know how many people have been on this show? More than most shows.
We have to be careful about who we invite to the reunion, but yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need anybody who considers themselves more above their station.
Yeah.
Like a captain or
Yeah. But I appreciate your members milestone, Samir. Thank you so much. JP says, have you guys seen the soap opera version of Breaking Bad? No.
Oh, the Spanish version? Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh
like a telenovela.
Yes, it's like a telenovela. I was like, oh my god. It's like word for words, but it's so bad. The production value is so bad.
But after talking this out with my friends in the panel in the chat, I think I'm going to give this season 2 a chance where I didn't want to write it off, but that really upset me when I heard, Amelia wasn't coming back.
Like I said, once the dust is settled and they realize they messed up for the second season, season 3, he'll be back. He'll be back.
Hey, Samir, if you want to check out the last box office game until I clip them out, Brian hosted a member stream without me, which I really appreciate, the other day, and I believe you did a box office game brought to you by Blue Jay, right?
That's right. We did, and I increased my lead to 17 points.
Whoa.
The closest I think is somebody like 12. Okay. Yeah. That's right. I just brought
Man.
So who won yesterday?
Well, at the year end we're gonna have gift cards or something where for the top, top 5 are gonna play,
I was keeping track. I think me and Tony were tied, I believe.
Well, can I suggest this? Because the box office game is very popular on this channel. Thank you so much, Blue Jay. When we get to the end, instead of having, and I have to run this by Brian because he worked for this lead. Can we, for the finale, wipe the slate clean where everyone starts on 0 for the top 5 for that stream? And then maybe we'll talk with Blue Jay to work something out where the one that was in the lead could pick like the group of 3 movies.
Well, I mean, I'm still champion, but yeah, we could do that.
Because I don't know how else anyone's going to have a chance. I still think you're going to win, honestly. But, during the finale, you'll have to get some gift cards. Or I don't know. We'll talk about that off air. Maybe that might not be fair because Brian really worked hard on that. We'll see. Maybe we'll have 2 gift cards, one for the one that had the most during the season, and then one for the finale.
There you go.
Does that work?
That's all right.
That might be more fair.
It's going to be a PS5.
Yeah,
I know I'm an all-star. No,
I can't afford a PS5.
I missed out on the Nintendo Switch, man. Well.
Do you want a Nintendo Switch?
No, we're fine, dude.
Okay.
It's going to be an Xbox Series S.
Let's focus on to where people can see my ugly mug. Yeah.
Oh yeah, camera first. Yeah, I'm going to find out a really good one that I could send to Brian because he definitely deserves the. You do so much work for the channel that I definitely need to get you a new camera if that's an issue.
Oh yeah, and just know, guys, I don't expect anything when I do this sort of thing for Max. Like honestly, do for everyone.
No, I've done stuff like that before for people that help out a lot. So, okay, let me get to some more topics here. I might as well bring this up, even though it was my hot topic for today. And I think we got about 30 minutes. I also want to try to keep the 2 hours unless we're on a weekend because I know everyone's got busy lives as well. Here's some rapid fire topics for us. And this was part of my hot topic for the day. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Kevin Feige speaks on why he left. He felt he could not recast T'Challa. And he basically said he didn't feel like it was time yet. So when he says those words, do you feel like that means he will in the future when he says yet?
Yeah, I feel like they might revisit it. I don't know, man.
I think he said at the time it means that they open to it to recast him in the future. In the future, if they type version of the character and stuff like that.
Well, here's this exact quote. It felt like it was much too soon to recast. Stan Lee always said that Marvel represents the world outside your window. And we had talked about how an extraordinarily and fantastical as our characters and stories are, there's a relatable and human element to everything we do. The world is still processing the loss of Chad, and Ryan poured that into the story. So I think he's suggesting even that he incorporated the loss we feel in real life past the fictional world into the story he crafted for the film.
Yeah. And I know people, I know like the people that say recast T'Challa on Twitter is like, is being toxic about it. It's like, fuck you, Kevin Feige. It's a damn, bro. Like,
no, people are very passionate about it. They feel like the mantle, they feel like Superman and Batman should always be, they get so many people playing the character.
Should they recast? Yes. Now, yes. But I think they have like at that time it was soon to recast. But in the future, I think in the future they will bring another version of the character that is a different actor from a different universe and stuff.
I think if they didn't do something, it could have put the whole MCU on hold, because there's so many interesting people in Wakanda. And by like holding on Black Panther 2 till you find the exact right person, or it may have been a disservice to Wakanda, because also T'Challa says Wakanda forever. He doesn't say T'Challa forever. He says Wakanda forever. And more so than most superhero characters, the place he lives in is so rich with
it's a beautiful place,
story and different characters and how they all work together, that putting that on hold too, where there's so many potential for all of these great characters to be within the Avengers and in the MCU too, may have been a disservice as well. That's the aspect I see. And then also, this has got to, give you a little pause when you just say they should have just done that, because Ryan Coogler, I don't know if everyone knows this, he had the script completely done.
Yes, in 2020
with T'Challa, yes. And then Chadwick passed. So the easier thing would be to just recast them, honestly. But then he rewrote the whole thing. And if you really take what Feige said there, incorporate the loss that we feel in real life, because it transcends just the adaptation, and incorporate that into, and then see the context of the trailer with Angela Bassett, that emotional performance. One of her, this is a comic book movie, but just from the trailer, it's like so impactful with her saying, I don't have anyone left, and the emotion in her voice, getting that performance out of her, I want to see it. I kind of want to see them deal with it. And like I said before, in my hot take, the length of time you're here doesn't suggest the amount of impact you have on this world. Sometimes the people that leave too soon have the most impact on everyone,
Yes.
It does that. The length of time you're here it doesn't in parallel to how much impact you have. And I feel like, even though there was other characters like Tony and Steve Rogers, they were here longer, they had more projects, T'Challa still had a big impact on the MCU while he was here.
Yeah, I wish I was alive. I think he left a huge legacy on the character. And whether they recast, there would have been a huge backlash at that time if they would have recast. But I think in the future, like, they probably will recast once the MCU reboot at one point. So we just have to wait and see. And plus, like, the cast and the director would have been awkward for them, like, have like a new person playing T'Challa and be like, well, without being there. So I understand. I'm not completely upset of them recasting T'Challa. I hope they recast him in the future.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, H Sports, we might talk at the very end, me and Brian, because I didn't really talk to him on stream about the latest episode of Hot D. We might get those spoilers at the very end.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is
I
kind of
haven't
interesting.
watched. I gotta watch House of Dragon. I've not watched it.
I love Alan Rickman, but this
Oh.
article suggests that Severus Snape actor Alan Rickman didn't like the Harry Potter movies and kept trying to quit.
Sounds like his character on Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
Maybe
Not
he
all
likes the
fun.
money. He likes the money.
Alexander Dane, dude.
Unfortunately, according to the now public diary from it came from his diary. Rickman was definitely not happy during his filming Harry Potter. This was largely in part due to his struggle with prostate cancer. She was diagnosed in 2005.
Okay,
When
never
filming-
mind. That sucks.
When on the
No
film in the series Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, Rickman began his diary entry flatly. Finally, yes to Harry Potter 5. The sensation is neither up nor down. The argument that wins is the one that says, see it through. It's your story.
Yeah, 'cause,
Even
like,
before. Yeah, go ahead.
Because like J.K. Rowling apparently told him ahead of time what was gonna happen with his character by the end.
Okay. Well,
he
was my favorite. One of my favorite parts of the Harry Potter movies. I have mixed feelings on. I like them, but I don't think they're amazing.
I think, in my opinion, they should bring back the cast.
Books were better.
Yes, the books are better. I think they should bring back the cast and do a HBO series or movie, whatever you could do.
Even before Prisoner of Azkaban, the third film of the franchise, Rickman was attempting to bow out of the films. He wrote, talking to agent Paul Lyon Maris about HB exit, which he thinks will happen, but here we are in the Project Collision area again, reiterating no more Harry Potter. They don't want to hear it.
He's like,
yeah, I think it was around that time when J.K. Rowling finally told him what was gonna happen.
You're right, George. It says it right here. The actor held on to one key detail he learned before many of the fans even knew. Snape dies heroically. Potter describes him to his spoiler warning. Potter describes him to his children as one of the bravest men he ever knew and calls his son Albus Severus. This was a genuine rite of passage. One small piece of information from Joe Rowling 7 years ago. Snape loved Lily Potter, gave me a cliff edge to hang on to. So she gave him just enough to stay in there, even though he's still trying to quit. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So he
I
kind
didn't
of
rea-
influenced the book. That's kind of interesting. I like that.
I didn't realize he had prostate cancer back then. I knew
I didn't
Maggie
know.
Smith also was dealing with breast cancer around the last few Harry Potter films, but I didn't know Alan Rickman also was as well.
Yeah, I hope they do an HBO series of Harry Potter. They should.
I love the documentary about it. That
Well,
documentary.
that was good from last year. Yeah, it was good.
Oh,
Yeah, it
the
was
reunion
phenomenal.
and stuff. I love that. That was great.
Yeah, that was good.
I
Them
kinda
talking
like-
about
I got really happy. No, I love the Harry Potter movies, man. They were great. Except for the last three.
I mean, I still like them. It's just I haven't rewatched them. I haven't felt the need. I really I like to rewatch a lot of stuff, but it's just
I just hope that David Asleff do something with the Harry Potter franchise. He needs to do something with the
I
franchise.
would like a series.
I feel
Yes.
with Harry Potter. I love the first four movies. When David Yates came on, it was I love Order of the Phoenix and Deathly Hallows Part 2, but Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows Part 1 just didn't do it for me.
Well, you do. You've ever watched a movie and you really want to like it.
That was Half-Blood Prince for me.
Yeah. Okay. So here's a Geekosity article. This is from Werewolf by Night. Man Thing highlights Disney Plus violent Werewolf by Night. This is one character that I'm okay. I'm not interested. I don't.
Oh, that's from the
I'm
sci-fi.
not-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's terrible. My gosh.
They say Man Thing apparently steals the show in Disney Plus violent Werewolf by Night. Critics in the media gained access to Halloween special as they posted unanimous praise on Twitter. Man Thing began to trend. Wow, it does look really cool in black and white.
Yeah, I like Disney doing that. That's good. In an interview with Michael Giacchino.
This is really interesting because Michael Giacchino is a composer. Michael Giacchino said that he was inspired by these types of movies and often spent his Saturdays watching Creature Double Feature, a television segment that played from 1973 to 83, showing exclusively monster movies. He had a fondness for this type of cinema since he was a kid, and it deeply influenced the style. He also said that he wanted to make an experience that would generally scare his viewers to the point that they would remember it forever. Cool.
Well, I'm kind of excited about it just for the fact that Michael Giacchino gave us the, I don't know, arguably the second or third best Star Trek score ever.
Okay.
For the one for Star Trek 2009, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
I like his Spider-Man theme for Tom Holland. I like his. Batman
Didn't he
theme.
do Rogue One too?
Star Trek.
Yes,
One.
he did.
I liked Rogue One.
And I believe he did the Mission Impossible.
Okay, Droga.
Thing too, I believe. So he's not overrated.
You're overrated.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, like what
He's not like Danny Elfman who keep doing the same FM music.
Or Hans Zimmer with his two-tone scores.
Yes.
I will say this.
Anthony goes for another decibel.
I did love Multiverse of Madness, but if there's one thing the first Doctor Strange film I preferred was Michael Giacchino's score over Danny Elfman's score. It just had more wonder and like magic to it, where Elfman's felt kind of predictable for like the first time ever.
Bro, because it was the same score from Justice League. I was like, oh my god, bro, you can't be serious.
Yeah, it's like he takes from like his worst score instead of his better ones.
Yeah, like bro.
Well, Fantastic Four rumors are still heating up. Remember, everyone thought we're going to get an announcement D23. Nope.
No.
This is from the direct. Fantastic Four Marvel Sue Storm actress search heats up with one hopeful star. This is the girl from the Amazon Miss Maisel show where she's a comedian. I don't know anything about her, but she's just asking for it. She's just oh, you're saying no, thank you, Anthony.
I don't comedian. That's no.
In an interview with ET, the marvelous Miss Maisel star Rachel Brosnahan was asked about Fantastic Four casting rumors, and she have any interest in potentially being a part of Marvel Studios' superhero family reboot. Brosnahan teased that she's about to be available and how being part of the Fantastic Four project would be a blast. I haven't heard anything, unfortunately, but I'm here. It's our last season. I'm about to be available, and that will be a blast.
Because actors.
But you're saying no?
She looks good. She looks good, but like, I don't know.
I just don't know about the battle.
I hope whoever they cast, I hope it's good. That's all I had to say.
I could see her playing that character, just from the way,
like
yeah. Wait, let me bring this up.
John Krasinski, bro. They even say Hollywood Reporter. They don't even know if John Krasinski's coming.
She's a great actress. Okay, bye. Don't leave, Patrick. Stay right here.
We don't. Don't leave.
She looks the part, but Emily Blunt is a better fit.
Emily Blunt say no.
Oh, breaking news! What are you doing, Isaac? I'm trying to.
Oh my! Don't.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What is he? Can someone else bring that up? I don't know. I'm
trying Emily Blunt doesn't want to play that character. I think she could play character in MC, but she doesn't want to do a 3-movie picture deal. No, she won't do that.
Another werewolf article. Werewolf by Night running time confirmed as first reactions come in for Marvel Disney Plus special. Marvel's Halloween special Werewolf by Night will be released through Disney Plus streaming service on October 7th. And now we know exactly how long this special presentation is going to be. Collider reports the running time will be for Werewolf by Night is 52 minutes and 37 seconds.
With credits.
So it's probably 30 minutes.
No, 40.
It's probably like 38 minutes. 38 minutes.
No,
I would
probably
say.
45 or 47.
You know how much credits they have?
I don't know.
I would like a more full length movie.
Yeah.
But I don't want to judge things ahead of time, though. But
true.
I'm not thrilled by that, but I'm not hating on it. I'm just like, okay.
Oh, by the way, Isaac's just trolling on Twitter. He's saying Isaac Nation knows what's really going on.
Isaac Nation.
What?
Yeah, he's trolling the whole Mikey Sill James Gunn thing.
Isaac Nation can suck it like Warner Brothers.
Oh my goodness.
He's saying Snyderverse is still imminent. Don't let these betas fool you. James Gunn doesn't know what Zaslaw's real plan is.
Oh my gosh. Lord, damn.
Oh my lord.
Damn,
oh boy.
Damn, Isaac.
All right, let me see here. Oh, Doom Patrol.
What is that? Oh, I'm fine. It was a good show. It was better than
They're
Titans.
still.
I'll tell you that.
Listen, they are still rolled. They haven't had any stops in production. They keep pumping out seasons, whether you like it or not.
It's a good show. It's amazing.
The only thing I hope is that Titans, Doom Patrol, and Stargirl get a nice conclusion if they're not going to continue, because it seems like they're doing crossovers. I don't know if they're going to I kind of have my doubts if these next seasons will be their last because of Zaslav. I hope not, but if it is, I just hope they get some type of conclusion, because there is a fan base. I have no idea who this character is.
She's on the
New
comics.
character.
Oh, that's she looks good for yeah.
Casey is so beloved by our writers and our staff and by fans of Doom Patrol in general. We finally found a way to bring her into the story in a way that feels wholly organic to us, even though to someone who's never seen Doom Patrol, it might seem a little bat insane. To us, it fits perfectly, and it's not just a cameo. Okay.
That's a dig on Marvel. Yeah. I hope Doom Patrol get one more season to wrap up the storyline. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah. Isaac Nation. Join Isaac Nation, baby. It's almost Scooptobers. My channel has a receipt. Join my call instead of these betas.
That's messed
The
up.
plan is they have a plan.
Oh, David Isaac.
I mean, maybe the people that are really fans of that comic series will really be intrigued by the character. I'm glad they're still going. I don't like shows being canceled or not getting, so I'm glad they're filming something. I'm going to give it another shot. I just have to get in the right mindset for Doom Patrol, because Doom Patrol was really wacky, Brian. I've watched the first season. It was too wacky for me.
I don't know. I was getting into the Titans, but I was like, oh, these Doom Patrol episodes weren't very good. So I was like, I'll probably pass on this one.
I mean, they're not in the same universe, but
that confused me even more so. So I was like, no, this is dumb. Why am I doing
Yeah,
this time?
and I don't know how they're gonna cross over unless they exist, unless they're different, unless there's a version of themselves in that universe, on Titans universe, which is just weird.
That's why it's so convoluted, man. I don't get it anymore.
Yeah. This is just another article about The Last of Us. Pedro Pascal and Melanie Linsky star in eerie, explosive first trailer for The Last of Us. Remember, she was in Game of Thrones. How did you like her character in Game of Thrones, Brian?
Dude, hero of the day, man.
Yeah.
Battle of Winterfell, man. What the heck? I didn't see that coming.
That's another reason I'm intrigued. I think she's going to do great in this series. I think she's a little older now. She did amazing acting back in the original Game of Thrones, and I can't wait to see what she does in the series. Definitely. All right, let's see here. Now this is a little clickbaity from this article on the Direct. But Black Panther's New Mutant gets officially confirmed. And they have Wolverine there, but it has nothing to do with X-Men. It's just talking about mutants.
Clickbait.
But man, he looks awesome. I love the graphic design.
No, they confirm that Namor is a mutant.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But I think the design of all his accessories is really cool. I can't wait. He's one of the characters I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah.
And he
technically he is the first mutant, because Kamala is the second mutant. He's the first.
But I don't know that much about Namor. I know more about Aquaman than Namor.
Yeah, because Namor came he was wasn't he one of the first one characters ever created, and that was the first time Marvel made a character before DC, because Aquaman came later on.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No.
Don't do that, Isaac.
No,
Isaac, you're gonna get yourself canceled, dude.
Let me see if this. I don't know how I feel about this one. I think it's a safe bet based on the reception.
What a safe.
Luke Skywalker might appear on Disney Plus Ahsoka.
Oh yeah.
Why wouldn't he?
That's a given.
Do you want to see more Luke and Ahsoka, or just want to see
Yes,
Ahsoka?
bro. After the book of shittiness, it was good. Those episodes that he was in was good, and her talking to Luke, and her telling him that you much like your father was good. And
Yeah.
that was the scene right there. Him looking like the CGI looks good there, bro.
Yeah, I'm up for it. Oh,
Yeah.
Tony's here. Tony, I thought
He's
it
so
was gonna
late.
be. I thought it was gonna be. I don't have time for MME tonight. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. I just got off a Vito stream, so I figured I'd pop in over here see what you guys.
Oh,
are up to.
Vito. Yeah, I gotta collab with him sometime in the future. We were talking about The Last of Us. That was the main topic. Did you see the trailer? Did you like it?
I did see the trailer. I've never played the games.
Yeah.
So the trailer was a little confusing for me.
Yeah.
But it looks interesting. The little girl was kind of weird looking. It's kind of off putting.
What?
She got like a really big forehead.
What? Who the fuck said
Oh,
that? Oh my
Tony,
God.
bad take,
Oh,
Tony.
God mercy.
That's the actress. I mean, the actress can't help it. That's the way she looks.
I'm just
But
saying, it was a little
ta-
distracting.
but she's a talented actress and she's in the HBO family. She's
Put a cap on her.
She's God damn it, Tony.
That's
She's a proven entity in Game of Thrones.
I don't watch Game of Thrones, so I wouldn't know.
Well, you should watch it.
Oh, now Zeno's here.
Oh,
It was
in the
I was
show.
notified. It was
Oh
that I
my
notified.
goodness.
Oh wow, Zeno. Oh wow, Degrassi's saying bad take. I don't know. You usually have pretty decent takes, Tony. People don't like the forehead comment.
He's laughing. He said bad take, then he laughed. So obviously,
Okay. She's a little girl. You don't want to go full.
I mean, you can.
Ryan
it's a
Kinnell.
girl.
Who was Ryan Kinnell talking about little Princess Leia as being insulting towards her about her teeth?
Yeah.
oh, that's just mean.
What's the difference? What's the difference between a teeth and a forehead?
Yeah, speaking of Ryan Kinnell, I saw Sean
You have
O'Rourke was getting under his skin the other day.
Oh yeah. Well, I love Sean, but he keeps saying that Jeremy's a secret Democrat. I'm like, I don't know, Sean.
I remember Jeremy one time said he voted for Obama.
Yeah, but
Do
he's
you
no
realize
longer.
who you're registered to vote for
Right,
doesn't
right.
matter? Like,
No, I know, but I
that's-
just don't see it
grow up.
anymore, though. I don't.
Don't
even
all
though-
of them say they voted for Obama?
You know, I'm a registered Democrat.
Yeah, they all say that shit. You know.
No, I literally am. Like, but I haven't voted Democrat in years.
Yeah.
So
No, that's
I haven't,
true.
I haven't
It's
really
funny 'cause it's
voted in
true.
years.
He
so.
Degrassi agrees with me about the forehead comment.
But you're going full Kinnell. Oh, we can't be attacking these young
Bro,
actresses.
blame her parents,
Teeth.
not her.
Foreheads.
He said
Blame her parents.
Yeah,
Oh,
but her
that's
parents. She's
fucked
the
up.
one that got.
Anthony, I heard you have a big forehead.
No.
He got quite eloquent.
The joke just stopped.
Tony,
He was
I
like,
heard-
no.
You
I heard
can't,
you have a
blame
big
her.
forehead.
I do. Yeah, but I also have nice hair, so it covers up the forehead nicely.
Okay.
Damn.
She doesn't have enough hair now. What does it cover up the forehead? What are you saying?
I'm just saying.
Damn, that's fucked up, Tony.
I know. She's got the bozo haircut going.
Oh, God.
It looks like her hair's retreating from her face.
I disavow.
Tony,
I
stop
disavow.
it.
This
Stop it,
commentary
it's
does
me.
not represent MME.
Come on, this is the stuff they tune in for. This is the fire.
Okay. Black Panther 2's main villain gets a spotlight on new covers. This is just another.
Angela Bassett's the main villain?
No, Namor. What do you think of this headpiece?
I love it. Very Aztec.
Yeah. Looks really cool. I can't. What out of the Marvel movies, in this next year, which one are you looking forward to the most? I think this is on top of my list.
What's coming out next year besides this? There's so many movies I can't keep track. What's coming out when?
Wakanda Forever, Ant-Man the Wasp 3,
The Marvels.
The Marvels.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh yeah, Guardians 3.
Guardians. Then I'm gonna go with that.
I think this is the top for me. Because of Namor too, because Namor's in it, and then it might bring Doom. You know the connection. Oh wow, Obsessive Compulsive Gamer is here as well. Hey, let me see. Yeah, we know, Anthony. We know. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Isaac.
Yeah. Did you see the most recent House of Dragons, Tony?
I don't watch House of Dragons.
Okay. We're going to talk about that as well. Me and Brian. I wanted to get his take, but we have a few more articles first, though. This is kind of interesting about Andor. Have you been enjoying Andor, everyone?
I have not watched Andor yet.
I need to see more. The jury's
I've
still out.
only seen the first 2 episodes. I like it so far.
It's
not my
funny because
favorite, but
the first 2 episodes are like unnecessary. The
I
third,
still really enjoy it though.
Well, I'm just saying though, you could have started from the 3rd episode, and you would have lost nothing of the series, right?
I always want more, unless I'm really bored by it.
Well, I mean, it was good. Diego Luna's a great actor.
Is he a great actor?
He is. He's a fucking phenomenal actor.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, when he got there, it elevated the show a lot. Him and the lady from Harry Potter, she did good as well. His adopted mother.
Harry Potter.
Andor season 1 extreme death toll teased by Star Wars director. I want to get to the quote here. We literally have 200 speaking parts in the first 12 episodes. When I figured out season 2, I had to make about 30 phone calls to the actors that I knew were going to go forward. I had to call them up and say, hey, this is what I'm thinking. This is when you live. This is when you die. This isn't how many episodes you're in. I mean, the body count is high all the way through, but people live. It's a revolution. It's a very intense period of time. People are doing very dangerous things. Some people live and some people don't. How do we know who lives and dies at the end of the previous Star Wars? You wouldn't know. I mean, there's people buried in Yavin. Who knows who's there?
Well, I'm going to make a prediction real quick, Max. I'm going to say that everybody that Cassian cares about is going to be dead by the end of the series.
Oh, really?
Because in order to set him up for Rogue One to go on this suicide run mission, if his sister's alive, why would he go on this last mission in Rogue One, right? If his mom's alive, his love interest, all these people got to be dead to give him the motivation to say, fuck it, I'm going on this last run. I know it's a fucking death mission, but I got nothing else to live for. I might as well fuck the Empire one last time, right?
I think it's a solid prediction.
Max, you love to live in the Andor universe?
What's that, Anthony?
You would like to be in the Star Wars universe as a character?
Me?
Why not?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, why not, dude?
Yeah.
I want to be a droid.
I want to be a bartender.
I want to be a Sith.
I'd be a Wookiee.
I want to be the guy that just mines all day and it just goes back, has a normal life.
Right? It's a guy that lives on a normal planet.
Yeah.
Would you be Jedi or Sith if you had to choose one?
Sith.
I think I would have all the rules. I would have problems with all the rules of the Jedi.
Yeah. No attachment, like.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a space monk.
I mean, I guess Anthony. We don't talk about Kraven the Hunter movie.
It's kind of a fucked up choice because I mean, Sith is basically you have to watch your back 24/7 because there can only be 2 of you, right?
Yeah, I might kill the other one.
Isaac,
that's like being a Highlander, you know.
Isaac, you would tell Vader to point the Death Star at New York City because you don't think it exists.
Jesus.
I would agree with that order. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god!
I'm kidding. Come on, guys.
Rebels will be dropping like flies. A terrorist life is intense. Yeah.
Oh, so Isaac's villain story would be Max firing him as an assistant.
You are fired. You only show up to call me Tubby. You make out of context clips to get me canceled, and you're starting this bullshit Isaac Nation. Suck it, Isaac Nation. You're out. You're fired. You're fired, Isaac.
And
my lawn,
You
my
can't
lawn
fire him
is
'cause he
not.
quits.
Well, the lawn already looked like he quit on it because it's not my lawn is not doing.
So
it.
out of all the people that have put in their resignations, you're like, well, why hasn't Isaac put in his soon enough? Like, What's going on here?
Well, I don't. The tubby just gets to me.
Hey, buddy, if it makes you feel any better, I probably am a lot bigger than you, bro. So, like, don't feel bad, okay? Water off a duck's back, my friend.
All right, Isaac. We'll see. We'll give you one more
Next-
shot. One
What?
more
Next
chance. Isaac, it depends on your next action. We'll see what you do next. That's going to depend. If you come begging, completing back to MME, we'll keep you. All right. See what he does.
That ain't
next.
gonna happen.
He said there's no point because New York doesn't exist. About pointing the Death Star.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Why does the Death Star need a
It's
gun?
only in the movies, right? Like,
Here's a question: why does the Death Star even need a laser? It's the size of a moon. You could just bring it into orbit, and it would just fuck up the planet on its own.
basically,
Just
it would
existing.
throw the gravity way off, and like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, dude, it'd be like another moon.
Isaac says, "Why? I'm a good assistant. I'm helping Max lose weight. I'm uploading clips of yours just like Campy does on his channel. I began a movement, Isaac Nation. All right."
And then he says, "What?"
You'll be crawling back to me when you see me as Jeremy's token Mexican friend on G+G. G+G. He only needs one. He already's got one.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Woo! I'm just kidding.
Are you mad because this show has more representation than yours does?
No. That was a bad joke.
Jeremy's friend said he called when Zack Snyder.
He's not looking for a big group of one, of a different demographic. He just needs one of each. You're feel free to stay here.
I mean, I'm just saying that's not a rock you want to throw, Max.
Okay. All right. That's fair. All right. Is Warner Brothers erasing Joss Whedon's Justice League from DCU canon?
Oh my gosh.
And it's not geekosity.
Who cares?
It's not geekosity.
Oh,
Okay,
gosh.
now we're
It's
listening.
The direct. Oh, okay, it's somebody else.
Who are they quoting? Are they quoting Geekosity?
Who are they quoting? Keep going
I
down. Keep going
agree.
down.
Well,
Oh
thanks
my
to the
God.
latest piece of promotional material surrounding DCU's latest release, Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam, there may be signs pointing to Warner Bros.' decision.
Oh God.
A TV ad for Black Adam incited angry complaints from fans due to the use of the scene featuring Steppenwolf from Josh
From a
Whedon's
certain group.
theatrical cut of Justice League. In response, Warner Bros. Removed the scene from the trailer, replacing with a different shot from another DCU movie. Additionally, Black Adam star Dwayne Johnson posted in. They're really trying to say this is corrected. That means it's completely smooth sailing from now. Who the hell knows? It doesn't mean anything. I still don't know if they know for sure exactly what they're doing.
They don't even know, bro. Even people say who's seen the Flash movie, that Barry referenced when he went back in time and saved the universe. And
They should release two cuts.
So I don't know.
They should release
They
a
should
Black
release
Adam
two
Snyder cut without Steppenwolf.
A Joss version and a
Joss.
Snyder version.
Like I don't know. man.
That would be a double dip on your consumers.
That would be
Two
terrible.
universes.
Like I don't know. Man. I don't care.
Well, they've already got 18, so what the hell is the difference at this point?
That is true. I mean, Black Adam took place. I don't know.
Yeah, we can't even tell what universe Black Adam's in, let alone what
He's in the Black Adam universe.
I don't. People say it took place before the Suicide.
If you
Squad.
ask The Rock, yes.
The Rock verse.
15 best DCU scenes ranked from Justice League, Aquaman, and more. Okay.
So
This
it's
is
like
my last
13 from Aquaman and then like one from Justice
Birds
League.
of shit.
Amusement Now, Birds of Prey.
Birds of shit.
Eh.
Nah.
The Trench Dive, Aquaman, 14.
Nah.
I wouldn't say that was the best scene.
The Nightmare Stinger, Snyder Cut.
Nah.
Now, this isn't Geekosity. If this was Geekosity, I would say I know it's number one. You think it's going to be something Snyder for number one, or do you think it's going to be something
Clark
else?
Kent's dad dying is number one.
Yeah.
Harley escapes the Suicide Squad. That's
No,
James Gunn.
but I don't know about that.
Barry
I'll switch
jumps
that.
back in time. Batman v Superman.
I would put the Nightmare one there. I don't know.
Storming the Beach.
They all
The
get
Suicide
fucked.
Squad. Shazam tests his powers.
You okay?
Ratcatcher 2 versus Starro, the Suicide Squad.
That was horrendous.
Flash uses the Speed Force, the Snyder Cut.
That is bullshit.
The Trinity unites Batman v Superman. I really got that was amazing for me.
My theater clapped when that happened.
Welcome to the Planet, Man of Steel.
Wait.
Daily Planet.
No, I don't know about that.
The Warehouse Fight, Batman v Superman.
That was a good one.
No Man's Land, Wonder Woman.
That was interesting.
First Flight, Man of Steel.
No surprise. So what's number 1? Oh, the ending of Justice League.
Justice League. Oh, when Aquaman. When Super.
Oh wait, the 2017 version.
They
Wait,
quick,
keep going.
I got to tweet out the Snyder fans the direct. You've done goofed.
Wait, what does it say in the description below?
It's the 2017 version. I'm pretty sure it said that.
And last but certainly not least is Up in the Sky, ending from the original 2017 cut of Justice League. Yes.
Whoa. That better than the epilogue of the Snyder cut?
Yes, the best DCU moment up to this point comes from what might be one of the most lauded movies of all time. But in these final 3 or 4 minutes that WB showed us just a glimmer that they had finally figured out what the DCU
Man, the person who wrote this ought to be ashamed of themselves.
No. Excuse me. Wait. So you telling me the Flash scene, the Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman being together is better than? No, get the fuck. No.
Man,
I don't know. What do you think, Brian?
That is no. Wow. That is terrible.
Number 1 of the whole DCE universe.
Yeah, whatever.
Are they doing it just to get clicks? This
of course they are, man.
No, to put it at number 1. Like
of course, why not? What better way to piss off a group of fans, right?
This franchise thrives when it focuses on the symbols of hope, and these superheroes can be. Sure, it's not the rip rollicking good time that something like the MCU is, but doesn't need to be dark and gritty. The bias is coming through. Dark and gritty. They're not Snyder fan. Anytime with someone's,
I'm telling you, I think the dark and gritty stuff has lost its fucking luster, man.
Okay.
Like, who the hell wants to go to a movie and be depressed?
You could make dark DC movies or fun DC movies. Either way, it's from the comics. So there you go.
As long as it's good, that's all I care about.
Yeah, as long as it's good, you can make both. It doesn't matter.
All right.
I mean, listen. This scene was fucking garbage.
I don't think it was garbage. I just don't think it was the best.
Compared to the ending we got in the Snyder cut, it's definitely garbage.
Yeah, where everybody's running, everybody's happy. I don't know about.
I don't know. I think people were tired by the time the Snyder cut ending came around.
From Victor's father, like that's a lot more impactful than Lois Lane's.
I was getting AARP membership forms.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, that ending was just teasing. There should be more room.
Most people fell asleep by the time the ending of the Snyder cut happened. It's like a fucking 4-hour movie.
That's not true, but okay,
First time I saw it.
Wow.
To be fair, it was like 2 a.m. So don't hate.
The 4 hours went mad quick when I watched anyway. So
George had me bring this up. This is it. Newest runtime would make it one of the Marvel's longest movies ever.
Yeah, because I saw Isaac shared it in the thing, and at first I was like, "Is he trolling?" But then I was like, "Oh wait, he might be onto something."
A recent update to the Cinemaplex page for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever has listed the upcoming sequel running time, coming in at a lengthy 2 hours and 41 minutes.
God damn!
It is going towards Avatar. This position is the longest non-Avengers film in the MCU, beating out 2021's Eternals 2 hours 36 minutes.
Shit. Iron Man 2 was 2 hours. Hulk
Here's the full list of MCU movie runtimes for comparison.
Thor was 1 hour and 55. Captain America, damn. Wow. No wonder why these movies went mad quick when I watched in theater.
Let me see the ones.
1 hour and 2 hours.
2 hours 27 minutes.
Spider-Man: Homecoming was 2 hours and 13.
It's longer than Infinity War.
Well, Infinity War had a whole backstory.
Oh, the end game is 3 hours 1 minute.
Yeah, including No Way Home was 2 hours and 30 minutes.
The end game's the only one longer. Wow.
Yeah. Well, we don't know how long it's.
Not that means it means it's going to be good, but it's going to be pretty
pretty
longer
meaty.
is always better, Max. You know.
Well,
that.
to be fair, we don't know how long is Avengers Secret Wars going to be, or King Dynasty, yet. So that might be longer than Endgame. Who knows?
What is this?
Batman pool people wanting.
What
The
is
Batman
this?
was dope.
Comics kid. That's Casey Walsh, right?
Yeah. All right. We'll share this. This is according to Tony, and then me and Brian are going to talk about Game of Thrones spoilers at the end.
This ain't according to me. I didn't write it.
No, not according to you, but you gave me the heads up on this. You shared it. Yes. Sorry.
It just popped up on my Twitter feed. I was like, oh, this was interesting. Because Air Cut is coming this year, Max. Air Cut 2022.
This is what I said. Oh man, he will not accept an L. Why can't he just say, yeah, we really thought it was going to come? Now he's distancing himself. New York Comic Con's approaching.
He said, haven't heard a thing personally.
Why would they announce that at New York Comic Con?
Oh.
Okay, so this was from February.
Go back. You missed the first one, Max. No, that would be forward. That one is the first one. There you go.
This.
Okay, so
Air Cut Suicide Squad 2022.
Oh, look at that cockiness with the mug.
Air Cut 2022. Period. Air Cut is coming this year, but keep the awareness up for a new regime.
Yeah.
Haven't heard a thing personally. Mikey reports is coming after BA apparently.
Okay, so that sounds like he is now going to start blaming Mikey.
Black
That's a sign that he's going to start pointing the fingers at Mikey. That if this thing doesn't happen.
Wow.
Well, now they source each other.
Trouble in Paradise.
And they point at each other. Well, who deserves the L? That's what I'm going to put his head and Mikey head on that Spider-Man meme where they all point at each other. Wasn't me.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's gonna blame he's gonna blame it on his sources.
Well, here's a question: who's more foolish? Who's more foolish, the fool or the fool that follows the fool?
Yeah, right.
The fool that follows.
I would say the fool that follows. Words of wisdom.
Ever since Mikey
he wasn't. I wouldn't say it was coffee. He just said definitive statements. I don't know how he could weasel his way out of there. He's like, it's happening. That's not. Oh, someone else told me it's happening. He says it's happening.
Like 100% confidence.
I mean, I don't know how it said. The Air Cut is coming this year. Period. Air Cut 2022. Period. And then a period. Period.
Just like remember DC Fandom. DC Fandom's coming this year, guys. Period. And they're gonna announce the fucking Snyder Cut restored. Remember that?
Thank you, Devin.
I remember that.
Yeah, this is Rhea's suggestion, Audio Technica. People seem to like it. I'm glad. Tony, people said I sound really sexy with this new mic. What do you think?
My ears are having eargasms right now, man.
Oh, wow.
Eargasms.
Oh,
wow.
I need to get me a mic like that. Now I'm jealous.
Yeah, Audio Technica. And then after Rhea recommended it, I did a search on the Audio Technica versus the what's the other one people recommend?
Blue Yeti?
Yes. And the one review I watched, I didn't watch a bunch of them, but he's like, they're both great, but the Audio Technica, he recommended that one over. And
you got to give me the link for that mic.
Yeah, she found me one that was Amazon renewed, so it wasn't brand new.
Well, just for the brand, or
but it was used, right?
The numbers.
Yeah.
The year isn't over yet, Zeno.
Bro, that DC Fandom was
what's the matter now?
Comic Con.
Okay, never mind. It's Zeno.
Yo, DC Comic Con.
Well, it's cool, dude. He runs with those guys. It's cool. Don't shame him again, dude.
The Black Adam Comic Con panel was so whack. Like, I don't know how you didn't have Shazam and Black.
Shazam? Did you just say Shazam?
Shazam, yeah. They should have had both of them in the same panel instead of doing separate. That's so stupid. Bro.
Well, do you guys want to stay here for spoilers with me and Brian? You can. It's up to you guys.
No.
For Hot D, because I want to talk about this. Is spoiler warning, because he was saying I was jumping the shark too quick.
I think you were. I think you were. You got to give it a little bit of time. Honestly, like we took the time with the other characters because we, you know, to be honest, from the first episode, were we really that attached to Rhaenyra? You know what I mean? Or Allison, for that matter. We were just getting to know them. I think we got a little more depth seeing them, you know, older. The only thing I agree with when you said it though was the time there were certain parts of the time jump that did get explained. Like, I mean, after a little bit, I was okay and I figured it out. You know, it's not rocket science at that point, but still, there were certain aspects of it that was like, okay. But other than that, I didn't find it as jarring as, you know, I thought I would.
I mean, I didn't find it as jarring. It's just I was missing some of the charisma from the younger cast, and it just didn't seem. The pacing wasn't as tight, and like there's a lot of energy with those early episodes, and everyone's just a lot older.
Yes and no. Yeah. I think we got a little bit of rose colored going on here, like you know.
Yeah, Anthony Beltry's corn parody character is going to be called Jazam, and he's just going to say Jazam, and then just
Jazam
explode all over the walls. I don't know what. My best Matt Jarbo impersonation.
Jazam.
Yes.
Billy Batson.
Yeah. I put the headphones in. There's also a headphone jack here, but then I couldn't hear the YouTube video. I don't know how to route it through.
I just do it through the PC, man. I don't mess around through the microphone.
But it's
got a monitor function, and I don't like that. I don't want to hear myself like that because you hear an echo and it's not cool.
Oh, Devin says my interest in Hot D is dropping off fast.
I'm sorry, Devin. Jeez.
Okay. I mean, I guess there's not huge spoilers. Basically, everyone, even that don't watch the show, knows that they halfway through the season, there's a time jump, and then there's new actresses playing an older version of the characters.
Yeah,
and it just didn't seem seamless to me, and even like Alicent seemed very different character to not very different, but slightly too different to be just the organic extension of her character.
I just don't think it's not grave enough to cancel the show. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not. No, I'm still very intrigued to see where it's going to go. I just right now, like I said, as of that recording for that episode, I prefer to see where the characters, the younger versions, went after episode 5 instead of doing the time jump. Right now, that could change. There might be the rest of the season that really makes it so pivotal that they did the time jump. You know, so pivotal, like it's no question. So by the end of the season, I'll revisit it. Anthony says he is Jazam. Okay. Anthony says it's weird there how they're doing time jumps. You get invested with characters and now they are gone. Well, they're still there. They're just different.
They're still there. They're just older. It's not that big a deal. Like, I don't understand what the problem is.
Degrassi says because older actresses apparently make familial relations less uncomfortable for the audience. I could see that. Yeah, depending on how far they're going to push that. And House of and Game of Thrones can, especially if there's not that I'm looking for that in the story, but if they really push the boundaries, it's going to be it's still going to be uncomfortable, but not as uncomfortable as if it were a younger cast. I could see that. All right.
That's a conversation I didn't think I was going to be involved in.
Yes. Well, you could have left. I mean, we're talking fucking Game of Thrones.
Well, I think I'm also planning to end the show. I'm trying to get to bed earlier for my sanity.
Okay.
You know, going to my parents and helping, and then getting to work. I don't want to be up as late as I used to be.
You know, a normal sleep schedule is actually healthy for you.
Yes.
What?
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's a slogan.
I sleep like 4 hours a day, and I'm fine. I'm always on the top of my game.
I don't want to end up like Tony, so I need my sleep.
No, I'm kidding, Tony. You're good.
I need my sleep, though. I can't function on low sleep. Jade, this tagline is a horrible tagline for Game of Thrones, keeping in the family.
Basically.
Wait,
Game of
did
Thrones,
Brian say
keeping in the
something about
family
me?
since 2000 and whenever the show came out.
Something said not good.
Zeno says Hot D is supposed to be uncomfortable. It's not like the kids from Rings of Power.
Oh,
Tickets for Wakanda Forever is next Monday.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's what they're saying on Twitter.
Man, I want to see that right away.
It's reported to be next Monday. That's what they're saying on Twitter.
Ooh, Degrassi says Namor even has little adamantium armor sheath for his ankle wings.
What?
I don't think those are adamantium.
I mean, Degrassi works.
Didn't they get adamantium from Wakanda?
No,
You could.
That would be
That's
vibranium.
isn't it?
Oh, vibranium. Sorry.
Vibranium.
Sorry.
I mean, either way, if
I
they
mixed them up.
If they introduce Wu
Don't cancel my nerd card, please.
Get it right, Max. God.
Get it
I
right.
effed it up.
Oh, gosh.
What kind of Doctor Doom are you?
I know.
Dollar store Doomcock.
Oh my god.
He doesn't have a peen helmet. Come on.
Yeah, I don't urge
that we know of.
Yeah, Degrassi is Doctor Doom is still
Sorry,
in the
I'm not
movie.
laughing, but I am.
I know the leaked picture of Doctor Doom being in the movie. I don't know if he's in the movie or not. I hope he is. It'll be cool. Why not?
Well, I think that's about all I got in the tank for tonight.
All right, fair enough.
Vibranium.
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 I'm gonna have to have Anthony pronounce everything for me from now on.
It's because the accent. It's because my accent.
Oh, it's all good, bro. It's cool. I like it.
I pronounce Massachusetts that way.
Massachusetts. Oh my God, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Listen.
It sounds like you said massive two shits.
Yeah, exactly. I can never pronounce it. That's why I'm glad, like, the kids I work with, they don't have social studies homework, because if they ask about this state, I'm like, I ain't saying it, because then you're gonna report to your parents.
Massachusetts.
Well, you learn.
What do you pronounce that shit?
It's like, what'd
Good
you
night,
learn in
everyone.
school, Johnny?
Good night.
Peace, everybody.
Have a good day, and
Oh,
someday you might want to visit Massive Two Shits.
Massive.